Yo, 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 test, 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 let's go. Yo, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? Let's go. Let's go. I hope it's good. I hope everything's going good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, view Hernanov. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, here we go. What's good, guys? Welcome back. I figured we go live. We go over this real quick. Obviously, I'm a little late, but with that being said, guys, we go over UFC Fight Nights, Cejudo versus Song Yadong. Obviously, we got some new fight announcements. We know Austin Vandart is fighting on this card. Pretty good matchup. I just want to make sure everything's going good. Audio's going good. Let me know how everything's going. Obviously, a lot of things to talk about. I figured we go over the Asu ALMABAYEV card as well. We go over this entire card. Manel Kape versus Asu ALMABAYEV. We go over this entire card, 12 bouts. And we break it down from the top to bottom. What's good, Hernanov? Let's go, my guy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Moneyline was amazing. Moneyline was amazing yesterday. And obviously, there's a new bout. A new bout on UFC Seattle. Obviously, it's not on Tapology yet. I can refresh it. Hopefully, it gets added on Tapology. But we know from Marcel, we know that there is a new bout. A new bout added. Here it is. I'm going to put it right now. Hang on. I think you guys already know what bout this is. Bookmarks, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So. No, oh, this is a banger fight right here. This is a banger fight. Alexa Grasso will fight Natalia Silva. Let me know if you guys are good. Let me know if the audio is good. Let me know if everything's good. Okay, so Natalia Silva will fight Alexa Grasso on May 10th. This is going to be an absolute banger fight. May 10th. Obviously, Natalia Silva's coming up the rankings. If we look at the rankings, let's break this down real quick. We look at the UFC rankings. We break down the entire rankings, and we look at the strawweight division. When I look at the strawweight division, where is it? Right here. Right here, 125. It's not strawweight, 125. So, Natalia Silva might get a title shot before Manafort. So, we know Manafort's number 5. Alexa Grasso's number 3. Zhang Weili's ranked number 2 in the strawweight division, which... Oh, this is the pound for pound. Hang on. Let me go to the... Sorry, let me go to the women's flyweight right here. Alexa Grasso, number 1. Manafort, number 2. Aaron Blanchfield, number 3. Macy Barber, number 4. Natalia Silva, number 5. I think Natalia Silva probably could get the title shot right before Manafort if she ends up beating Alexa Grasso. We know Natalia Silva. Honestly, we know Natalia Silva is probably going to pass Manafort for the title shot. And this is something that I did not want. I did not want this. If you know me, I did not want Natalia Silva to get the title shot before Manafort. It happens. It is what it is. Now we're going to talk about the new bout on UFC Seattle. So let's go. Marcel is the guy. Hernanov, you already know Marcel's the guy. And he also posted this. Jose Nunes has a new match. This is the matchup that we're talking about, though. The main matchup. The big matchup. The big 3. Let's go. This is the actual one. So let's go. Hang on. Let me pull it right here. Alright. So, Austin Vanderford will fight Nikolai Vertinikov at UFC Seattle on February 22nd. In my opinion, guys, I needed to do a shit ton of tape study for this fight. Not only did I have to do tape study, but I had to find out who this guy was. I had no idea who this guy was. So I'm going to put him here. I looked him up right here, and we find out that this guy is Paige VanZant's boyfriend. Not only do we find out that this is Paige VanZant's boyfriend, but I think the UFC is doing her a favor by letting her husband in the UFC. Yo, what's good, Marlon? Yes, that's what we're talking about. I was wondering, did he only get signed? Did he only get signed because Paige VanZant? Did he only get signed because of Paige VanZant, or what? Because I needed a little bit of help. I needed more outside information on this fight. I don't know anything about this fight, and I don't know anything about this guy. This is one of those guys who I actually had no idea who he was. So when I looked him up, Austin Vanderford, 12-2-0, MMA pro record, and I believe he has a win over... He has a good quality win in here. He fought against Jake Shields in a grappling match, but Gegard Mousasi, he lost in round 1. I don't know how to take that into consideration. Only reason to resign this bump, damn. So, he's probably going to lose his bout then. Because I was thinking, when I first look at this fight, when I look at both of these guys, I was thinking maybe Austin Vanderford looks like he could maybe be a favorite in this fight. But then when we look at, let's look up Nikolai. Nikolai has been in the UFC. I know a little bit more about Nikolai. And it seems like this is Nikolai's fight to win. But are both of these guys going to make weight? This is, how short notice is this fight? Is this fight... Yo, what's good, Sharp? What's good, bro? I figured, bro, I take the early shift, you take the late shift. Let's go. So, do you know... I saw you post about this. Do you know any, like, information about these guys? We're talking about Austin, and we're talking about Nikolai. Honestly, with this fight right here, I'm thinking Nikolai can win. Marlon just told me Paige VanZant is the reason why the other guy got signed, Austin. When I look at this fight, the loss to Danny Barlow, going to split decision, pretty good. And it looks like this guy's record is way better. He went to decision with Michael Morales. This guy is tough. Do you think this guy's going to be a massive favorite? Is this guy going to be a massive favorite? Is this guy going to be able to make weight? I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about both of these guys. Only reason to resign this bump, damn. Fair. What's up? What's good, my guy? And damn, haha, I thought I recognized that neck tattoo. Catchweight bout. All right. What specific catch weight? What specific weight? If you know. If you don't, I'll look it up. But dude, this fight looks like it's gonna be an absolute banger. This is going to be a catch weight for sure. Ha, let's go, my brother. Watching tape right now on Austin. Let's go. Dude, you got me high on Julius Walker. I'm taking Uzbek. All right, let's go. And you're talking about the UFC Seattle card, right? You're talking about... Okay, so with this fight right here, this is going to be an absolute banger fight. Julius Walker. Let me look at the Seattle fight. Let me look at the Seattle card. Julius Walker is a guy who I might pick flip to. I might completely pick flip to Julius Walker. I was picking Alonzo Menenfield in this fight. But after seeing that this guy can run fast and he has that cardio, I think Julius Walker is the pick. Marcel didn't report the weight. Because that's what I wanted to find out. I wanted to find out what this weight class was going to be at. We're probably not going to find out. Big Marcel said catch weight at 175. All right, so that's better then. That's better. And I completely forgot that they were going to do this on catch weight because I was like, it's Tuesday. I don't know if these guys are going to make weight. But let's go. Marcel, all right. So, I'm taking Uzbek. When you say you're taking Uzbek, who do you mean? Uzbek who? Uzbek on this card, on another card, have you guys watched the boxing card? We know that there's a good boxing event. Archer Brachabiev versus Dmitry Bivol. That's going to be an absolute banger fight. But I figured I'd go over this card, but I'm not going to go over this card first. I'm going to go over this card. UFC Fight Night, ALMABAYEV versus Manel Kape. It's going to be an absolute banger card. Obviously, Marcel posted Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Silva. I have Silva to win by unanimous decision. He also posted Jose Nunes versus Priscilla Cachoeira at UFC Vegas 104. I think this is going to be an absolute banger fight. I have Jose Nunes to win this fight. I think she should be able to finish this fight inside the distance. Maybe or maybe not. We'll see how that goes. And then Marc-Andre Barriault will fight Bruno Silva at UFC 315. We know this card, UFC 315, is at Canada. So it's going to be an absolute banger fight. Uzbek fighter. Okay, my bad, bro, my bad. Okay, Uzbekistan, let's go. Bruno Silva will fight Marc-Andre Barriault. I think this is going to be a pretty competitive fight. I don't know who's going to win this fight. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know whatever's going to happen or what. But I think this is going to be an absolute good fight. I think maybe this fight goes the distance. I don't know. Both of these guys are a little chinny. We'll see if somebody gets finished. And then we have Faber versus Renan Barão at GFL. This is something that I've really wanted to watch. Obviously, one of my most anticipated fights on the entire card. Honestly, GFL is banger matchup. Obviously, there's a bunch of stuff to talk about. And Miesha Tate's back. She's back in the octagon. Facts. Let's go. LMAO Marc-Andre is for real kept around just to be fight on the yearly Canadian card. That's facts, bro. UFC 315 looks like it's not going to be that good. Let's say when I look at it. Look, I'm going to look up UFC 315 on Tapology. UFC 315 Tapology. Look at how many fights we have already. We don't have that many fights. We don't have that many fights at all. When I look at this, UFC 315, obviously we got the Marc-Andre Barrios and Bruno Silva fight, but we have Haley Colwyn versus Nora Cornell. And then we have Brad Katona versus Begzit Almakhan. So this is not going to be a good fight for Canada. Honestly, I feel bad because they never get good cards, ever. Now, this is something that I really wanted to talk about. I really wanted to talk about this. Bruno Silva is out of his scheduled fight against Joshua Van at UFC 313 on March 8th against Joshua Van. Now, Van is going to be set to fighting the undefeated Taisu Taira in Las Vegas. This is going to be by far one of the most craziest fights. I thought Miesha Tate retired. I thought so too. I'm not sure like what was going on with all that. But she is by far a really good addition to the bantamweight division, in my opinion. I think she could definitely win that fight. I definitely think she could win that fight. Fight App has all the fights for UFC 315. Does it really? I have Fight App, so I can actually go check it right now. Dude, that is actually sick. This fight, somebody said that this is the first fight in the UFC where both of these guys are born in the 2000. Both of these guys are born in 2000 and they're fighting each other. I don't think that has ever happened in the UFC before, or like born after the 2000 and they're fighting each other. This is like two kids fighting, like two kids just scrapping. I think Joshua Van. Somebody said something about Joshua Van's management, and they said that this is a little bit of a risk fight. You're training for a striker in Bruno Silva, a completely different style from Rei Susaida, who's going to be shooting, grappling, taking your back, and taking control of your body locks and all that. So with that being said, I'm going to have to go Rei Susaida. I'm going to go Rei Susaida, and I'm going to go maybe... I think Joshua Van should be able to survive, but I don't know. I think Rei Susaida should be able to work him. Yo, DK, let's go, my guy. What's good, my guy? I updated it almost instantly. Let's go. By the way, guys, if you guys don't know, Fight App is an app that is in the App Store right now. Baby Sharp updates all of the fights and the stats and all that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Fight App is an app that he has taken. He's the reason why I downloaded Fight App. So when you look at Fight App, you download it, you make a profile, make your account, and you get to see all the fights. You get to see the UFC news. Not only UFC, it covers LFA, KSW, all types of events. And I think you guys should download Fight App in the App Store right now if you guys haven't already. Baby Sharp runs that. Let's go. LMAO, Marc-Andre is... Yeah, bro, he's kept around just to be on the Canada card. By the way, I need more insight on the Alonzo Menifield and Julius Walker fight. Honestly, that fight is going to be insane. I'm excited for the Alonzo Menifield. Alonzo Menifield versus Julius Walker and Andre Fili versus Maziculo Costa. That's going to be an absolute banger fight. Vander Ford kind of savage with it. Let's go, DK. Dude, this is going to be an absolute banger fight. Honestly, I did not think they were going to add another fight. I did not think they were going to add another card. I didn't think they were going to add another fight to this card. So now instead of 11 bouts, we have 12 bouts. It's going to be an absolute banger fight. A good new addition. Let's go. Vanderveer kind of savage with it. Let's go, DK. Let's go. I know you're on Natalia Silva. Let's go, Silva. Let's go to beat Alexa Grasso and get the dub. I'm going Joshua Van just because it's looking like this isn't the year for undefeated prospects. That's fair. And especially if Van can keep this fight on the feet. If he can keep this fight on the feet, he can work him all day. His boxing is so crisp. Some of the best boxing in the flyweight division. And maybe it's like a Cody Durden fight. Maybe Cody Durden gets the takedown in the first fight, and then in the first round, and then Joshua Van comes back the second and third, and he comes back heavy. In my opinion, that the odds should be almost even in that fight because Uselyis coming in short notice. Joshua Van's kind of, he had a camp, but we don't know what he's going to bring. We don't know how he's going to do against one of the best wrestlers in the flyweight division. So let's go. I hope Joshua Van can get that dub. What's up, Baby Sharp? Yo, let's go. Let's go, DK. Let's go. I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm going to see you later in Baby Sharp stream. That's going to be lit. I can't wait for Baby Sharp stream, bro. When I figured he wasn't going to go live yesterday on Monday, I was like, you know what? Let me just go to the movies. I'm going to just go watch the movie. And I saw Captain America, Brave New World. And I thought that was a pretty good movie. That was actually a pretty good movie. So now we get to talk MMA. We get to focus on MMA. Hope y'all been well. Bro, I hope you've been well too, man. It's been an absolute crazy UFC. UFC 312 was amazing. UFC 311 was amazing. And dude, UFC 313 is going to be absolutely insane. When I look at, like, I was watching MMA Experts, and he said that we have fights all the way until April 15th. All the way until April 15th or something. And the fact that we have fights all the way until April 15th, we are blessed. The UFC has blessed us. I believe, I don't know how many weeks in a row straight, but I think we have straight weeks and weeks of UFC, guys. Even this fight night, Cannonier versus Marvin Vettori. This card is going to be absolutely amazing. It's a rematch, and, maybe not the most highly anticipated rematch, but we have Acosta versus Ryan Spann, Andre Lima. We have a beautiful card right here, and I think this fight's going to be an absolute banger fight night. And I think the time that we have off of UFC is after, I think after April. We have a bunch of UFC going all the way. Brandon Moreno versus Steve Erceg. This card is going to be absolutely lit. Joe Pyfer versus Kelvin Gastelum. Manuel Torres versus Drew Dober. Edgar Chairez versus CJ Vera. Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Kevin Borjas. David Martinez versus Simon Oliveira. Julia Pilastri. If you guys know Julia Pilastri, she's pretty good. Daniel Zellhuber is back against Elvis Brenner. These guys, this is an inevitable fight. This fight was inevitable. These guys were definitely ready to fight. These guys were definitely ready to fight each other. And this is going to be an absolute banger. I think this fight doesn't go the distance. I think it doesn't go the distance. Let me catch up. I ain't got much time. Just saying what's up. Let's go, my guy. I'm glad you're here, my guy. I'm glad you're here. I figured I'd go live, guys. I got to start going live more and more and more. Just to get the channel running. Just to get the algo running. Just to get everything. Just to get everybody used to the Tuesday lives. So I ain't got much time. Let's go. Hope y'all been well. Let's go. YouTube DK. Fights already in May too. Let's go. So we shouldn't have that much off. Maybe like 1 week off of UFC, and then we go back right into the UFC. So honestly, constant UFC, just like DK said it, it's what we need. We need this. Fight already in May. Let's go. Yo, Kaliström Hernanov, what's good? Let's go. What's up? Natalia versus Grosso, who you got? I got Natalia Silva. My boy DK is with Silva as well, but I'm wondering who you guys have. I'm going to do a quick poll. My setup is not that crazy. If you want to see my thing, I went on Better MMA stream, and it's just a black wall and like a monitor and like a little motherboard, but it's not that crazy. It's like it's kind of like AJ's a little bit, kinda. Alexa Grasso versus. Who do you guys have? I can show it to you, Hernanov. I can show it to you if you want. It's not that crazy though. It's just basically just for me to focus. It's a little a little slanted, but maybe that's why the screen moves a lot. If it moves a lot, it's because it's a little slanted. But I got Natalia Silva. I got Silva by decision. We know Grosso's really good. Yo, thank you, my guy. Thank you, Hernana. Let's go. I got this hat. Where did I get this hat? I got this hat at the mall. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get it. Let's go. I know a lot of people have hats. I gotta get a UFC hat. I have to get a UFC hat. But I got Natalia Silva to win by unanimous decision. We know Grosso's really good. She didn't have that great takedown defense against Valentina Shevchenko, and she lost that fight pretty decisively, pretty cut and clear. I think Silva's going to work the legs, maybe that spin kick to the body, but we know Alexa Grosso's a good boxer. She always has a high guard. She's very good defensively, and if this fight keeps it on the feet, I wouldn't be surprised if Grosso's landing that 1-2 all day. I do think Silva should be able to put in that work. I'm going to go Natalia Silva, but it looks like the majority of you guys are going Grasso. The majority of you guys are going Grasso. She might just remind all of us why she is the #1 contender. DM me. I want to set up. I only have my phone. Dude. It's actually, it's pretty, like, it's pretty convenient. I think you got it. I think you'll get one, bro. You'll get a really good one, bro. A really good one, bro. And it honestly, a little like, even like just start up, just to get it started up, it always works. I only have my phone, brother. But you actually have a good setup. Yo, what's good, Ty Bets? What's good, bro? I was in your I think I was in your live stream a little bit yesterday for a little bit, but I was too tired. But dude, I was watching Parlay Princess. Ty Bets was there. Everybody's there. Whenever we're watching Parlay Princess on UFC, we're watching him go to war. But yeah, I'll text it to you. I'll text it to you on Twitter, my guy Hernanov. Let's go. Baby Sharp has a very good setup. If you guys know Baby Sharp, he has one of the best setups. In my opinion, he has a little screen that he pulls up all the topology, not the topology, but he pulls up all the stats, and or his format. His format on the screen is really, really good. The dudes, I use an app called Camo. Yeah, his format is really, really good, guys, if you guys haven't known. But let's go, Ty Bets. I hope you're good, my guy. Let's go. I subscribe to you, so I'm tuned in to the next type of live streams, bro. Let's go. Dude, Ty Bets is one of the best BKFC predictors I've ever seen. This guy clean swept the entire card. Correct me if I'm wrong. This guy called Beck Rawlings. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he called Jeremy Steffens. He called the entire card where I did a whole prediction video. I did a whole live stream breaking down that card. And dude, that BKFC is hard to predict for me. For me, BKFC is one of the hardest to predict. Baby Sharp Professional as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Facts. That is facts. So I figured, guys, you know what? We can go over UFC Mexico. Let's go over UFC Mexico real quick. Just a little quick rundown. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do polls. Oh, by the way, Baby Sharp's going to go live today, guys. Baby Sharp is going to go live today. If you guys haven't already, go check out Baby Sharp. I think you guys already know who Baby Sharp is. One of the most iconic figures in the MMA community. And this guy gives me some insight that I have not known about until I look at the Discord. So, guys, go check him out, guys, if you guys haven't already. This is Baby Sharp. He's going to go live tonight. Let's go. Hell yeah, bro. Got lit last night. Bro, I saw your shorts, bro. I saw your shorts. Dude, that was crazy, dude. And especially your 11s. Bro, your 11s are clean as fuck, bro. I have the bread 11s, but, dude, those are the ones that I want. I don't know what exactly they're called, but they're white, they're icy clean, and they look clean. Sharp is dope as fuck. Dude, Baby Sharp is by far one of the best streamers I know. So let's go. I've used my phone, bro, just that I fixed my screen and the back of it multiple times because of my job. A lot of water has gotten into it. I'm trying to get a new phone, but okay, yeah, we know water in the phone can sometimes, like, just ruin the phone entirely. So hopefully all that is good. I know sometimes maybe, like, I don't know if there's any cases. Is there any cases to prevent the water? I don't know if there's any cases. We'll see, maybe an OtterBox, but I don't think that will prevent the water from coming in. Nah, bro, I appreciate it. Let's go. So we're going to break down this entire card, UFC Mexico. Daniel Zellhuber versus Elvis Brenner. I'm going to do a quick poll. This one ends 50-50. Thank you guys for voting. I'm going to do a quick poll. We're going to go over the entire card for UFC Mexico. Let me know who you guys got. You guys got Daniel Zellhuber. We know he just lost to Esteban Ribovics, who Esteban Ribovics is fighting next week against Nasrat Haqparast, and that's going to be an absolute banger fight. I do think when I look at Esteban Ribovics, I think he's going to absolutely run through Nasrat Haqparast. But let me know what you guys think. So I figured I got to get used to going live a little bit more. We're going to go over this entire card. Daniel Zellhuber went to war with Esteban Ribovics 4 months ago, 3 weeks. He's making a little bit of a quick turnaround considering the damage that he took in that fight. He was on the fence. He dropped Esteban Ribovics with an elbow, and then Esteban Ribovics started putting the pressure on him, and he ended up doing this thing like where he got hurt, and he goes like this in a circle on the fence, and Esteban Ribovics at that point was working him. Esteban Ribovics, in my opinion, won rounds. He definitely won the third round. I have to rewatch that fight to remember whether he won the first or second. I believe Daniel Zellhuber won the second round. It was a very close fight. We know Elvis Brenner just lost to Joel Alvarez and Medabik Otabay, but he is coming off of that 6-month layoff. This is going to be a little bit of a banger fight. Majority Topology is expecting this fight to go the distance. I would have said that maybe this fight doesn't go the distance. But I'm going to go Daniel Zellhuber. And I'm going to go by KO on points. We know Joel Alvarez was able to finish Elvis Brenner. But it's pretty difficult to finish Elvis Brenner, in my opinion. I don't know if Elvis Brenner has been finished before, prior to being finished by Joel Alvarez. Yeah, his first time he ever got finished was against Joel Alvarez. So I don't expect him to get finished in this fight. I got Daniel Zellhuber by decision. Let me know what you guys got. Let me know what you guys got. Who you guys got? Who you guys got? We're going to break down this entire card. Rafa Garcia versus Joaquim Silva. Put your votes in. Put your votes in. Put your votes in. Let's go. Let's go. Put your votes in. The poll's going to end. Let's go. I'm going to put a new poll. Let's go. By the way, guys, thank you guys for being here, guys. I figured I'd go live just to help my algorithm a little bit because so I try to upload a bunch of shorts, and when I try to upload a bunch of shorts, I got hit with used content. I was reusing content, so I'm gonna have to like do a little bit more of my own type of shorts, because those edits were pretty fun, but it's actually a little bit of a sketchy thing. So Rafa Garcia versus Joaquim Silva. With this fight right here, Majority Topology is expecting it to go the distance. We know Rafa Garcia just lost to Grant Dawson by KO, which is something that is not normal. A lot of people don't get finished by Grant Dawson. Grant Dawson went the distance. He just beat Bruno Pereira. Grant Dawson just beat Bruno Pereira by unanimous decision. I had him as lock of the week, but Diego Ferreira, not Bruno Ferreira, Diego Ferreira. He beat Diego Ferreira. Joaquim Silva has that power. He lost to Armin Saryukian by KO brutally 1 year ago. That's the most memorable fight for me. And then the Clay Guida fight, he took him to decision. I expected him to finish that fight, and Jakar Close got a beautiful decision win over Joaquim Silva. In my opinion, Rafa Garcia should be able to win this fight. 155. 155. Mexico, hometown favorite. Let's hope it's a good night for the Mexicans, because at UFC Noche, it wasn't really that well. So, I'm going to go Rafa Garcia, guys. I'm going to go Rafa Garcia, and I'm going to go by unanimous decision, guys. I'm going to go Rafa Garcia, and I'm going to take him by decision, guys. In my opinion, with that fight right there, that fight's going to be one of those fights where it's just to start up the card. I don't expect the card to look like this. I expect Daniel Zellhuber to be at least on the main card, if possible. Manuel Torres, Drew Tobers on the main card. Ronaldo Rodriguez is definitely going to be on the main card. One of the biggest pay-per-view stars by far. But I do expect Daniel Zellhuber to, if not be the featured prelim, at least open up the card. Yo, what's good, Larry? What's good, my guy? I'm glad you're here, my guy. I'm glad you're here. If you guys don't know what happened with the members, the membership got paused. So basically, I'm going to have to wait until May 15th in order to reappeal. So all the memberships got paused. So I figured the least I could do is just go live, upload videos, go live, upload videos. So I'm glad you're here, my guy. Let's go. Right now, we're just breaking down UFC Mexico. Julia Palacio versus Lupita Godinez. We know Lupita Godinez just lost to Mackenzie Dern, and she lost to Verna Jandaroba. But Verna Jandaroba is in a #1 contender fight. Verna Jandaroba is fighting... Who is she fighting? I can't remember off the top of my head. But she is... Oh, Yan Xiaonan. She's fighting Yan Xiaonan. And that's a beautiful fight. Julia Palacio just had a win over Corey McKenna. I picked Corey McKenna, but I do not know why. I do not know why I picked Corey McKenna. Yeah, dude. But it's my fault. It's my fault, bro. Because, look, if you look at my channel, it's my fault. Because if you look at my channel, so there's a Ilya Taporia short. By the way, shout out to Fight Night Frankie. That guy had me dying earlier. But if you look at my channel, the shorts, I think it was this one. This is the one. I think it was this one, guys. I think I got hit with the reused content for this one, so it happens. But I figured, dude, you got to play by the game. You got to play by the rules. So, in my opinion, I shouldn't have been doing that. I should have just been doing with my face. I should have had my face in it or something, like something different, so that way it doesn't come up like that. So, with this fight right here, let me put the poll. But, yeah, I got to play by the rules a little bit more better. But I know that it happens. I made a massive mistake right there, but it's just a start. All right, let's go, dude. And I thought I was shadow banned for a little bit But I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that shadow ban. I don't believe in that. I mean, obviously it's true, but you know how they say if you believe in it or if you don't believe it. I mean, if you believe in it, it gives it more power or something like that. Lupita Godinez. Let me know who you guys got. Let me know who you guys got. But yeah, bro, I was like, what? They didn't give me a warning. I didn't get no strike, but at least we're good. At least we're good. We're good. So, Julia Palacio versus Lupita Godinez. Absolute banger fight. Honestly, every time I think of Julia Palacio, I think of the time that she lost to Josephine Knudsen. And then I remember Josephine Knudsen isn't that good as we all thought, but it's women's MMA, so you can't take anything away from that. We know Lupita Godinez is on a skid, but if you look at both of those fights very closely, excuse me, if you look at both of those fights very closely, you can see that Lupita Godinez is favored to win this fight by decision, and I thought she beat Mackenzie Dern. Maybe she didn't. We all know Mackenzie Dern just beat Amanda Ribas, so in the end, Mackenzie Dern ends up rising the ranks. With that being said, I'm going to go Julia Palacio. Actually, you know what? No. I was going to go Julia Palacio, but I got to take away, like, everything, bias aside, everything. I'm going to go Lupita Godinez. Who are you guys going with? Any underdogs this week? Yeah, I got you. Of course. I think I'm going to pick flip to Julius Walker. I was rewatching MMA Expert stream, Hernanov, and I saw that you made a parlay, Song Yadong and Rosie Boev. You made a parlay with Song Yadong and Rosie Boev for -109, right? That's a pretty good parlay. A 2-leg parlay, Song Yadong and Nozoltin Rosie Boev. 2-leg parlay for -109. I tailed you, my guy. I tailed you. All right, so with this fight, I think Costa's not a dog no more. I was picking Andre Feely earlier, but I'm going to pick flip to Costa. And then Julius Walker. I like Julius Walker. I like... Oh, finally Tapology updated it. Tapology finally updated it. It's here, guys. It's here. Finally Tapology's here. We see it. Austin Vanderfeer versus Nikolai. I'm going to go Nikolai. He's going to be a favorite. I like... Honestly, the only dog I like is Julius Walker. That's the only dog. Maybe Brendan Allen. Maybe Rob Font. But I'm on probably all the favorites this week. I think I'm on almost every single... Maybe Raphael. Maybe. I don't know. I think Julius Walker is the best dog. Especially for this week. It's going to be an absolute banger card, though. I cannot wait for this card. So, I'm going to go Lupita Godinez for the win, guys. I'm going to go by unanimous decision for the win. Let's go Lupita Godinez. Hopefully she can get the dub. Now, with this fight right here, I got to do a little bit more tape study. Atabeg Gaitar versus Jose Medina. Let me just make sure. Okay, so Jose Medina, we know Jose Medina is on a... He lost on Dana White Contender Series, made his UFC debut, lost to Zach Reese, and we know Zach Reese just got brutally flatlined. Who did he get finished by? Zach Reese just got finished by somebody. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he got finished by Azamat. We know Azamat is an absolute demon. He finished him in round 1. I don't like Jose Medina, but maybe he's here just to get knocked out. Fluffy or the over 1.5, banger. Silva or the over 1.5, banger. Aslan or the over 1.5, banger. Damn, there's a lot of over 1.5s. Malik or the under 1.5. Damn, okay, let me pull it up. Let me pull this up. Mansour Malik. I like the under 1.5. I like it. Basharat over 2.5. Let's go. Or over 2.5. I agree with that. Masamoto or over 2.5. Making parlays with those picks. So, I like... It depends what's more value. Is there more value on the over 1.5 in the Fluffy Hernandez versus Brandon Allen? If there is more value, well, I like Fluffy Hernandez. Give me Fluffy Hernandez for the win. I like the over 1.5 in the Aslan fight. And then Silva. Wait. Dude, for some reason I keep on forgetting who Silva is. Gene Silva. How can you forget Gene Silva? Oh, if there's an over 1.5 in that Gene Silva fight, bro. Oh, that is going to be good. I'm going to go for the over 1.5 in the Gene Silva fight, but that might not even hit. Over 1.5 is almost the same as Fluffy odds, so I like the over 1.5. All right, so give me the over 1.5 in Fluffy. Give me Silva over 1.5, but I'm playing with fire. Give me Ibo Aslan over 1.5. No. Give me Ibo Aslan money line. Just give me Ibo Aslan money line. But he's going to have to work for that. Give me Ibo Aslan money line He's going to have to work for... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're doing over 1.5 parlay. Over 1.5 Fluffy. Over 1.5 Silva. Over 1.5 Aslan. No. Just give me Malik. I don't know if Malik's going to be able to get the... I don't know if it's going to be able to under 1.5. Just give me Malik just to play it safe. I'm going to take... I'll take the over 2.5 on Basharat. I'll take Masamoto instead of the over 2.5. And then I'm taking... Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to repeat it. Let's go. I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to do that myself. I'm going to take over 1.5 Fluffy. Over 1.5 Silva. Over 1.5 Aslan Kutalaba fight. Malik. Over 2.5. And then Masamoto. So I'm only taking Malik and Masamoto. Let's go. Yeah, I think Kutalaba is going to wrestle as well, bro. Dude, I'm going to tell you. Dude, I know you were so close to hitting with the Robocop. With the Robocop, I saw you in Pick'em's chat. Shout out to Pick'em, bro. Pick'em just posted this. He posted this. This is what Pick'em posted. This was funny. Hopefully I don't get any, like, in trouble or anything, like, with YouTube, but... I'm trying. Oh, fuck. My headset died. My headset turned off. I'm trying. Chaser. Little 2K. Trying to chase a little 2 bands. Hey. Trying to chase a little... Bro, Pick'em is funny as fuck. But I like the over 1.5 in the Aslan fight. I think it should hit. Dude, with the Robocop, dude, I was with you, bro. I saw you said that there was, like, you had, like, 6 legs with Robocop. Dude, I was on that same fucking boat. I had 6 legs with Robocop. Like, no, not 6 legs. I had 4 legs with Robocop. I put the over 2.5 with Robocop, and I don't know what I was thinking. After he started to show a little bit of gassing and he was just plodding forward against Jared Cannonier, dude, I was like, fuck, and I couldn't cash out. So I was like, fuck. And then the third round comes and he's getting his ass whooped, and Herb Dean, he saves him by the bell. I was like, oh, it's over, bro. It's over. There's no way he's going to be able to finish him. And then Cannonier comes in the 4th round and finishes him, and I'm like, holy shit. Damn, that was insane. I was like, fuck, I should have cashed out. I need to know when to cash out, because I never cashed out. I've never cashed out. I always let it ride. I always let it go. I have to start cashing out. Medina doesn't get KO'd. He got that line, top durability, and chin. Oh. Damn. Wait, this is actually facts. I'm mixing up Jose Medina with, yeah, he actually doesn't get he hasn't he actually hasn't got KO'd. Damn. Bro, that's a great... Dude, I have to write that in my notes. Durability. Fluffy, yeah, let's go. Over 1.5, most insane. It's almost as the same as Fluffy odds. All right, let's do it. I'm going over 1.5. Fuck it. Kutalaba, I'm going over 1.5. Kutalaba last 2 fights have been decisions. Yeah, dude, I picked... Who was the guy who fought Kutalaba? He fought Ivan Urslan. Who did he fight? I picked Ivan Urslan, and Ivan Urslan kept on getting taken down. Kutalaba, oh shit, fuck. Kutalaba's a wrestler now. Fuck. I got out of my chat, hang on. I did not mean to exit. Yo, John Dong. What's good, my guy? I'm glad you're here, bro. All of you guys are needed. Everybody is needed. I'm glad you guys are here. We're going over UFC Mexico and a little bit of UFC Seattle at the same time. Oh, you don't have the option to cash out? Dude, so what I use, and maybe the bookie, maybe it's better if you don't have the option to cash out, I think, because maybe there's more profit. I think. Let me read what you said. Kutalaba, yes, decisions. Robocop fumbled me big time, but I still made profit because of the props. And I think you had Andre Petrosky, right? And I hedged on Jared with a KO prop, so ended up but that was a fat check if Robocop would have won. Damn. Dude, I was on the same boat, but I didn't hedge. I never fucking hedge. I gotta hedge. I had a 9 leg, 8 leg, 7 leg, all with Robocop last leg. Damn. I was so pissed when he guessed. Dude, any other referee probably stops it in the first round. Or maybe not. Maybe they give him the chance to recover, but dude, he could have stopped it in the first round. We could have all just went home happy, and we're good. I live bet Jared and hedged it, but damn, I regret putting him in those parlays. Next time I'm fading him. Fading the main event. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with you. Whatever you go, I'm gonna go. Yo, better MMA. Let's go. Hobknocker. Yo, Better MMA. Shout out to Better MMA, guys. One of the best streamers of all time. Up there with all the GOATs. Let's go. I'm good. How about you? I'm good, my guy. I'm hoping you're good. I hope all you guys are good. I figured I'd go live, guys. And I figured I gotta just go live. I gotta just put them out. I don't have the option to cash out. What do you think about that? Is that like you just let it ride, right? Just let it ride. Fuck it. I'm gonna just let it ride too. I'm good. How about you? Let's go. Go Sally. Let's go. Better MMA. Dude, your last stream was funny as shit, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, bro. Savage is in the chat. Let's go. Cutelaba always been a wrestler, but he goes down the Chandler path and just brawls and ends up getting finished. Dude, that is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy because I don't remember Cutelaba ever wrestling. I don't remember him ever wrestling in the beginning of his career. But I don't. That's fair. His base has always been a wrestler. I remember he beat Tanner Boser. This is when I was like, oh, okay, Cutelaba's not washed anymore. After he lost to Ryan Spann, Johnny Walker, and Kennedy, I was like, okay, he's washed. Tanner Boser's gonna beat him. And then I don't know why I picked Tanner Boser, but Tanner Boser got slept in that fight. But let's go. Hope you guys are doing good, guys. Let's go. I'm gonna figure. I think Tuesday is my schedule. I might go live on Tuesdays in like the afternoon, maybe like 5. I might go live a little bit early, like 5 p.m. Cutelaba, let's go. Hobknocker, what's good, Hobknocker? I hope you're good, my guy. One of the most iconic figures in the MMA space. What's up? What's good, John? Let's go. Tai bets right now. Nothing much. Just working right now, watching the stream. Let's go. I hope that shift goes by fast. Let's go. Let's go, John Dong. Let's go. Hell yeah, Dong. Get that bread. Get that bread. So, we're going to be going over UFC Mexico. Right now, we're in the Jose Medina versus, let me just copy this guy's name, Atabak Gertur. And it's okay if you guys don't know them. If you do know them, let me know who you guys have winning this fight. Do you guys think Jose Medina can finally get a W in the UFC? Or is Jose Medina getting fed to another wolf? Because majority Tapology is favoring that Atiba gets the KO. This is for UFC Mexico. Fight night. Let's go. Cutelaba has a good Greco-Roman background. Finished Khalil Roundtree with a takedown and elbows. Going Aslan, but Cutelaba might wrestle him and goes over 1.5. Do you think Aslan can KO him? Do you think Aslan can KO Cutelaba or nah? He's too reckless. If he can KO, because that's what I'm thinking, bro. I'm trying to think, like, because, dude, when Ibo Aslan fought Takish, who is this guy? Anton Chakali, Steve will do it, bro. He put like 100K on Anton Chakoli, and that's when I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go Ibo Aslan. But dude, that fight was so sketchy, bro. That fight was so sketchy up until that finish. I don't know if he was losing that fight, but that fight was kind of like, that was so sloppy. Gotta trust the Cameroonian. Let's go. Dude, I believe that's where Francis Ngannou is from, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't even know he was Cameroon. Let's go. Lock of the week. By KO. Let's go. We don't really have Cameroonians in the UFC, right? Or I don't know what the plural word would be for that, but we don't have a lot of people from Cameroon in the UFC. So I'm going to go Atiba. I'm going to go by KO. Majority Tapology is going by KO. I'll go by KO on points. Let's go. Let's go by KO on points. I figured we go Atiba. I don't know any other Cameroonian in the UFC other than Atiba right now. Now we got David if you guys know anything about this, let me know. David. Yeah, that's the only reason. Bro. All right, I'm going to end the poll. Let's go. Next poll. Next poll. Guys, if you guys don't know, the main event is Astro Boy Steve Erceg versus Brandon Moreno. So this is going to be an absolute banger card. Obviously, we have UFC Seattle. If you guys have any props, any type of like lock of the week, any type of like good money lines, let the chat know, because it'll be here. We can all see it. So who wins? Simon Oliveira versus David Martinez. Martinez for the W. What do you know about them? Because I got to do tape study. I got to do a bunch of tape study. Martinez is Mexican. The hometown crowd is going to be on this side. Majority Tapology is going Martinez by KO or decision. 26 years old versus 33. 5'4 versus 5'5. 135. 67-inch reach versus 66. When I look at David Martinez, I see all wins. His most recent loss is by decision to Gianni Vasquez. So when I look at, I have to rewatch this fight. I don't think I've ever watched this fight at all. I have to do a bunch of tape study on this fight. He's making his UFC debut, and we're going to see if he has a successful UFC debut in Mexico. I think he should be able to win this fight, but I need to do more tape study on Simon Oliveira. We know Simon Oliveira 3 years ago lost to Tony Gravely, and then he lost to Daniel Marcos by KO, knees to the body. I know who Daniel Marcos is. Red hair. Daniel Marcos just hit a he just beat somebody by like a close Jonathan Martinez, I think. He just beat Adrian Yanez. Adrian Yanez was working his legs bad. Dude, he almost lost that fight. Daniel Marcos almost lost that fight to Adrian Martinez. I'm going to go David Martinez. I know my guy Larry. He said he's on Martinez. I'm going to go David Martinez. Suarez versus Vergara over 1.5 or decision. Dude, that fight is going to be an absolute banger fight. I cannot wait for that fight. I agree all the way. That's the only reason. Let's go. You know what? I think he's one of the only Cameroonians in the UFC. Correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Let's go. I think he should be able to win by KO. Martinez W. Daniel Dubois is my lock. Dude, what is he right now? I'm going to look right now. What is the odds for Daniel Dubois? Are you going by KO? Are you going by KO or what are you doing? Because I know Daniel Dubois has a very, very good matchup. I know that boxing card is stacked. I was talking about that boxing card last week, but I did not know that boxing card was this stacked. Let me just look at it real quick. Let's look at the card real quick. I just want to see the odds on FanDuel right now. Let's look at the odds. But I agree. Oh, it's back here. Right here. So I know this is going to be in the afternoon. Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker. Okay, let me see. Dude, I took the fight to go the distance. What I took was the fight goes the distance. What is Daniel Dubois? I can't find, guys. What? Oh, he's a minus 270. He's a minus 270. So let's say, will this fight go the distance? If I say no at a minus 182, what if I go method of victory? Daniel Dubois by KO at a minus 135. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get the KO though. What I took was Dmitry Bivol versus the Archer Beterbiev to go the distance. Money line is too wide, minus 270. Yeah, it's too wide. So what are we doing? We're going that this fight doesn't go the distance. By the way, it might come down though a little. All right, so hopefully it comes down, dude. This card is stacked. I'm gonna be watching this card. I saw some interviews from the fighters, so it's gonna be an absolute banger card. Obviously, I'm thinking of making a parlay. Maybe we take Daniel Dubois. We take, or I take this fight goes the distance, the main event, and then I'll take like maybe Zhang 3-leg parlay. I know Zhang said that he's coming in to throw everything. So maybe a little 3-leg parlay, Zhang, Daniel Dubois. Maybe you could go Archer Beterbiev or maybe Bivol, whatever you want. But I'm going to take this fight goes the distance. But we know Beterbiev doesn't really go the distance a lot. The first time he went the distance was against Bivol, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yo, better. Over 1.5 is by far one of the best props in the game. The over 1.5, dude. The over 1.5 is one of the best props in the entire game. Majority of fights go over 1.5, and I love the over 1.5 prop. We were talking about the over 1.5 in the Kutalaba fight. We were talking about the over 1.5 in the Kutalaba fight. We were talking about the over 1.5 in I forgot. Correct me. Let me read it back. Larry was putting on a bunch of over 1.5. He said Kutalaba over 1.5. He said correct. Okay, so he said Fluffy over 1.5, Gene Silva over 1.5, maybe Malik under 1.5. Those are some good props. I love over props. Honestly, in my opinion, I think the over 1.5 is one of the best props just to hit consistently. Every single fight, let's say we do the over, obviously sometimes it's juice to the grills, but if we do over 1.5 on this entire card, more than likely majority is going to hit. That's why I love the over 1.5. I agree with you all the way, my guy, all the way. So, Cejudo versus Brenner, over 1.5. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. So, with this fight, what are you guys thinking? Damn, 100% David Martinez. David Martinez for the win. David Martinez. All right, so we're going up the card. We're going up the card. By the way, thank you guys for all being here. We're almost done. Let's go. I figured, guys, I got to go live. I got to boost the algorithm. I got to go live. I got to just go live. I got to go live. Let's go. Let's go. So, Tai Bet says, money line is a bit too wide. I agree. It might come down, though, a little. We'll see. We'll see. Big Zhang is good, dog. Oh, he's a dog? Fuck. No, if he's an underdog, oh, nah. I thought he was going to be a favorite. Damn. Bivol by decision. Fight goes the distance again for sure. But somebody was saying, I like that too. I like that too. It's a minus 180. Somebody was just saying Beterbiev could get the KO. But I was like, maybe not, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Over 1.5 is so overpowered. Yeah, dude. So I went where I fucked up really bad was I went the over 1.5 in the Yuri Prochazka. I went the over 1.5 in the Yuri Prochazka versus Alex Pereira, the second fight. And dude, I should not have done that. I should not have. I fucked up that time. But yeah, over 1.5 is overpowered. Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Kevin Borjas. An absolute banger fight. An absolute banger fight. I expect Ronaldo Rodriguez to be on the main card because he's already a superstar. He's a superstar. You go on TikTok, all these guys were talking about it. Better was talking about it with Marlon, where this guy is famous all over TikTok, and he has almost like 1 million followers on Instagram, and he gets a bunch of love. All right, so let's go. It's almost a pick'em. All right, so if it's a pick'em or if it's close, the thing about Zhang is I bet on him against Joseph Parker. I think. Excuse me, guys. But I think I bet on him on Joseph Parker. And I don't know if this was like a upset. I think it was an upset. But I don't know. I don't really correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember Zhang being a favorite or over Joseph Parker. And then Parker just whooped his ass. I don't know. I don't know. So maybe this guy, I got to do more tape study. Maybe this guy is legit. He's undefeated. This guy could win a decision. This card is looking beautiful, though. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Honestly. Damn it. This guy has a lot of finishes. I think that fight doesn't go the distance. Maybe it doesn't go the distance. More than likely, it doesn't go the distance. So let's go. I thought he should have won against Parker. Dude, I had money on... Alright, so yeah. So I gotta... That's fair. That's fair then. That's fair. I gotta do more tape study. Zhang is good. Zhang is good. I thought he should have... I gotta rewatch that fight. I don't really remember. I just know that it went... I remember watching Joshua versus Ngannou. That card was good. That card was a banger card. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Fuck it. If he should have won against Parker, he should be able to win this fight. He should be able to bounce. He just beat Deontay Wilder, so he should be able to make it 2-win streak. Let's go. Let's go. He should be able to win that fight. So, damn, you guys are going Kevin Borjas? Oh. We know Ronaldo Rodriguez just got dropped by Ode Osborne brutally in the first round. Some say he couldn't even have won that fight because let's say we score the first round at 10-8. Then there's no way he could win that fight. But it was a unanimous decision, and I needed that. I had him in a boost, and man, was I scared, bro. When he got dropped in the first round, I was like, don't stop the fight, don't stop the fight, please don't stop the fight, please don't stop the fight. And the referee saved me. But that shows, guys, that this guy is a little sketchy to play with. We know he beat Dennis Bondar, but prior to that, I've never seen him on skates like that. Kevin Borjas just recently lost to Joshua Van. No shame in that. And Alessandro Costa. We know Alessandro Costa is the same guy who Steve Erceg beat at the beginning of his UFC career. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alessandro Costa Lost to Steve Erceg at UFC 295. He beat Kevin Borjas. Costa's really good, so no shame in losing to that. And it was by TKO, so maybe that's a little bit of a red flag. Maybe both of these guys are a little bit, not as durable. But I'm going to go Ronaldo Rodriguez, guys. Maybe I'm messing up. Maybe I shouldn't pick Ronaldo Rodriguez. Maybe Borjas has better boxing. I got to do a lot more tape study for this fight. He comes from Dana White Contender Series. Just beat Victor Diaz. But I'm going to go Rodriguez. I'm going to go Rodriguez by submission on points. The thing about Rodriguez is, I don't know if he doesn't move his head or something, but he gets a little hit way too much, more than I would like him to get hit. Ronaldo Rodriguez for the win. Low confidence. I'm going to go Ronaldo Rodriguez. 65-inch reach, 5'6". He's taller, but he has a shorter reach by 2 inches. That's going to be a problem. Experience. You can say it's on his side because he has more fights, but I can say Kevin Borjas has fought way better competition. And if he's struggling against Ode Osborne, I think Joshua Van and Alessandro Costa, you can say maybe Joshua Van beats Ronaldo Rodriguez. But we don't know. We don't know. Who you guys got? Who you guys got? Kevin Borjas, let's go. 100%. 100% of the poll, Kevin Borjas. That is absolutely insane. Obviously, it's only one vote, but it's only one person. But, dude, 100% for Kevin Borjas. I'm going to go Ronaldo Rodriguez. Let's go for the win, Ronaldo Rodriguez. Now, we know Better MMA was talking about this fight. Edgar Chairez versus CJ Vergara. One of my most anticipated fights on the entire card. We know CJ Vergara got finished by Temerov. And if we know Temerov is facing Charles Johnson, I don't know exactly when he's facing Charles Johnson, but he's facing Charles Johnson at UFC Fight Night, March 1st. What fight night is this? Ooh, next week. Next week, guys. Next week, we get to see Charles Johnson versus Ramazan Temerov. Next week. Literally next week, we get to see Charles Johnson fight one of the biggest flyweight prospects in the UFC. Edgar Chairez versus CJ Vergara. CJ just lost to ALMABAYEV, who was also fighting on that card. ALMABAYEV, Temerov. Those guys are like the same guy, in my opinion. I don't know why. I just keep on getting them confused. Edgar Chairez just lost to Joshua Van, but I think he dropped Joshua Van. And it was 1-1 going into the third round, and then Joshua Van had better cardio. I don't know if it was... Who was the one that was pulling a heel hook? I think it was Joshua Van. I don't know why he was pulling a heel hook against Edgar Chairez. I don't know what you're doing, what you're thinking. But Edgar Chairez definitely had a chance to win that fight. I just feel like his volume was his issue. He lost to Daniel Lacerda. We know Daniel Lacerda is good, and he went the distance with Taisu Taira, which is pretty impressive. 5'7", 5'6", 72-inch reach to 68. Chairez is favored to win by decision. Chairez is coming off of that crazy fight against Joshua Van. And dude, how many fights has Joshua Van had within a year? This guy Joshua Van is fighting on top of fighting on top of fighting. CJ Vergara, he got finished against Temerov, and I expected Temerov to win that fight by decision. And he lost to Taisu Taira, so we can say that Edgar Chairez is a little bit more tougher when they face the same amount of competition. I do think CJ Vergara is very clean, though. He's very fast and smooth. He's very good with his footwork. I think this is the guy who ran away. I don't know if this is the guy who ran away after he got dropped. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But correct me if I'm wrong, but this guy ran away after he got dropped or he got hurt, and then he came right back. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a different guy. I'm going to go Edgar Chairez for the dub. And I remember better, he said over 1.5 or decision. I'm going to take that this fight goes the distance. I'm going to take Edgar Chairez over 2.5. And I'm going to take Edgar Chairez for the win by unanimous decision. When I look at this fight, both of these guys are like a mirror match. It's like if you put a mirror in front of Edgar Chairez, look at the next guy, CJ Vergara. Maybe they have different style-wise, but the boxing is more crisp on Edgar Chairez. The volume on CJ Vergara. I'm going to go Chairez for the W, but I think he can get a finish. Who did Chairez finish, bro? Didn't he finish somebody by submission? He finished somebody triangle choke, bro, in round 1. He finished Daniel Lacerda in round 1 with a triangle choke. I'm going to go Chairez by submission on points. I think he should be able to finish CJ Vergara, but CJ's tough. And if he gets hurt or something, he could run around the cage and then come back. I'm going to go Edgar Chairez for the dub. I see Larry Larry's going Edgar Chairez. Fuck it. Let's go, Edgar Chairez. Let's go. Let's go. Money line. Let's go. Over 2.5. Let's go. Main card. Manuel Torres versus Drew Dober. By far one of my most anticipated fights on the entire card. When we look at Manuel Torres versus Drew Dober, we know that this fight just got recently announced. And we know that Manuel Torres just lost to Ignacio Bahamondes, who just recently got a new fight announced against Jalen Turner. So Ignacio Bahamondes, no shame in losing that fight. But we know Manuel Torres was a slight favorite in that fight. He was minus 130, I believe. And we know Drew Dober just lost by doctor stoppage to Gene Silva. No way. I just saw what you said. Sorry, guys. I had to blow my nose. Dober chins him. Oh, dude, no. Dude, I would hate that. Oh my gosh. I would hate that. Alright, Manuel Torres. I was picking him. And then Anakin. Shout out to Anakin MMA. He was like, bro, Ignacio Bahamondes is going to work him. He's going to work him so bad. He's going to take this guy to school. And I was like, Anakin, why? Like, why do you think he's going to win? And Anakin was like, Ignacio Bahamondes is a beast. He's the dark horse. He's a beast. He's a lock of the week. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, Anakin. I'm a pick flip. I pick flip to Ignacio Bahamondes. And holy shit, that is the best call that Anakin has ever made over Manuel Torres. Beautiful. I don't know if it was the first round. I don't think it was the first round. Or was it the first round? It was the first round. 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Damn. That was by far one of the best calls I've seen in a while. But I will say, Manuel Torres didn't look like himself. He didn't look like himself in that fight, and he looked a little off. He looked like he wasn't working the way he usually works, or he wasn't cutting the cage the way he normally does, and he looked like a gazelle in that fight. I don't know. Drew Dober, we know Drew Dober has beautiful KOs. He fucked up Renato Moicano until Renato Moicano took him down, and then ended up winning a decision. Drew Dober beat Ricky Glenn, and he beat Bobby King Green. Dude, when he fought Bobby Green, bro, I was watching it on my phone. I was like, holy shit, Bobby Green is working him. Bobby Green's working him. Let's go, Bobby Green, let's go. And then he just clocks Bobby Green, and Bobby Green goes to sleep. Holy, like, damn was I put on notice after that fight. I'm going to go Manuel Torres, guys. Low confidence. I know my guy Larry. He's going Drew Dober. He's going Drew Dober by KO. Maybe this fight doesn't go the distance. That's a good play. That this fight doesn't go the distance. Fight ends by KO. I don't think a submission is going to come from... I guess people are picking Manuel Torres by submission. I'm going to go fight ends by KO. Fight doesn't go the distance. And I expect Manuel Torres to be like a minus 130, a minus 100, like a plus 100, minus 125. And Drew Dober, or maybe he's minus 200 by the time this fight is announced. I don't know what the odds are right now, but by fight week, I expect it to be pretty close. I'm going to go Manuel Torres, and I'm going to go Manuel Torres for the dubski. I'm going to go by KO. He should be able to finish this fight. The reason why there was so much hype on Manuel Torres was because he finished everybody inside the distance, I think. So prior to his loss by knee bar, he finished Daniel, Carlos, Eglon, Frank Camacho, Nicholas Mota, which is pretty impressive, Chris Duncan. And then he was expected to finish Ignacio Bahamondes. So that's not a bad pick. I'm going to go Manuel Torres. I'm going to go Manuel Torres by decision. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think? I see maybe Drew Dober might chin him. Oh, if he chins him, bro, I think Manuel Torres is done. If he chins him, I think Manuel Torres is done. Manuel Torres for the win. 100% is going Drew Dober. 100% is going Drew Dober. I'm going to go Manuel Torres for the win. Low confidence for my guy, Manuel Torres. Let's go. Next poll, let's go. Let me make this poll. Dude, I wish I had my emotes, bro. I lost all my emotes, bro. When they took away my membership, and I didn't get a strike or anything. They just took away they just put it on pause. They're saying, oh, this is reused content. You just got to clear up your channel. And then after you clean up your channel, you can reapply. So I was like, fuck, man, my emojis. My fucking emojis, bro. Like, I miss my fucking emojis. All right, start poll. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for being here, guys. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for everything. You guys have been showing mad love. And no matter who's here, no matter how many people are here, no matter what, I got to go live every Tuesday. If not, gonna try to make it maybe 2 times a week. Maybe 2 times a week we'll try to put in more live streams. And maybe I might go live a little bit earlier. Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. Who you guys got? We know Kelvin Gastelum just recently won. Maybe it was a robbery, maybe it wasn't, to Daniel Rodriguez. And he lost to Sean Brady. I was picking Sean Brady. No. I was not picking Sean Brady. I was picking Kelvin Gastelum, bro. I even put him in my 6 best bets. I put Kelvin Gastelum in my 6 best bets in lock of the week. And I said Kelvin Gastelum should be able to win this fight. He's stronger. He's coming up from middleweight. He has good takedown defense. And he should be able to win this fight. And because of the fight against Ian Heinisch, Kelvin Gastelum beat Ian Heinisch. And I thought he looked phenomenal in that fight against Ian Heinisch. But then he goes on to lose to Robert Whittaker and Jared Cannonier. And then he beats Chris Curtis. And then after, I think it was a head clash that ended up favoring Kelvin Gastelum and leading Chris Curtis to his own demise. But with that being said, he had a lot of hype after that Chris Curtis W. After that Chris Curtis W, he was set to face off against Shavkat Rakhmonov, canceled bout. And then he fights Sean Brady. It was even. If not, Sean Brady was a slight favorite at a -146. And Kelvin Gastelum was an underdog. And I was like, let's go Kelvin Gastelum. He's a good underdog. He's coming up from middleweight. He should be able to win this fight. And I said, he should be able to win this fight. I was wrong. I was completely wrong about that fight. And he ends up losing that fight by Kimura in round 3. He got taken down in the first round, got taken down in the second round, got completely controlled, and he bounced back with a win over Daniel Rodriguez. With this fight right here, we know Joe Pyfer is with Sean Brady. They both train together. They have a podcast together. Steady Picks, who I was just watching Joe Pyfer, and he was talking about Fluffy Hernandez, and he doesn't like Fluffy Hernandez at all. I'm going to go Joe Pyfer by KO. I think if you're taking Joe Pyfer, obviously he lost to Jack Hermanson, terrible loss. I know he got pissed. Excuse me, hang on. Bro, Joe Pyfer got pissed. He got pissed, bro. He got absolutely pissed when people were saying that he got fraud checked. That he got fraud checked by Jack Hermanson. I'm going to go Joe Pyfer, guys. I'm going to go Joe Bodybags Pyfer, and I'm going to go by KO. I'm going to go by second round KO. Let's go second round KO. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Is Joe Pyfer going to be able to get the KO, or is he fucked? Is he fucked in this fight? He's going to be able to get the KO. I don't know. I'm going to go Joe Pyfer by KO. Let's go. All right, let's go. My bad. Guys. Damn. Main event time, guys. Brandon Moreno versus Steve Erceg. Let's go. Yo, what's good, my guy? Look who's here. Yo, I heard you had no internet. My guy. I'm glad you're back, bro. I'm glad you're fucking back. The Mac is back. Who wins this fight? Let's go. Yo, what's good, my guy? What's good, bro? Joe Pyfer's dad is so based. Yo, what's good, bro? I hope you're doing good, bro. I hope your internet is back up. I hope all that's good. Hope it's clear. Let's go. Brandon Moreno versus Steve Erceg. We know with this fight right here, we know Brandon Moreno is a little bit, he's on the bounce back. But prior to that, he lost to Alexander Pantoja, who was a close fight, and then he lost to Brandon Royval by split decision, who Brandon Royval was set to face off against ALMABAYEV. No. Brandon Royval was set to face off against Manel Kape, and then Royval pulls out, and ALMABAYEV steps in. So we know the flyweight division is heating up, if not in the best position that it's ever been. Yeah, my internet was cooked for 2.5 days. Bro, as long as it's back, it's back. I saw somebody in the comments say, if your internet is down, how did you post this? and you were like, I forgot what you said. You're like, motherfucker, some Thai shit or something. I'm not in Thailand. I'm using cellular data or something. I thought that was pretty funny. With this fight right here, guys, I'm going to go Steve Erceg. I know majority of you guys are going to go Brandon Moreno. I think Steve Erceg should be able to win this fight. Obviously, he lost to Pantoja, who he had a lot of hype after that loss, and then he lost to Kai Kara-France. When he lost to Kai Kara-France, I had him as my lock of the week, and a lot of other people had him as lock of the week as well, and I was excited. I was like, Steve Ursug's back. It was 2-2 against Pantoja, and then he lost the 5th round, 2 minutes and 30 seconds into it, getting taken down. But I do think Steve Ursug has lost a lot of hype. He's lost a lot of stock. He's lost a lot of hype. And I think he's going to be a massive dog in this fight. Honestly, I expect Brandon Moreno to be a minus 300, if not like a minus. Got to stick with my guy, Astro Boy. Kiwi. I'm going Astro Boy too, bro. That's what I was saying. A lot of people are going to say that his stock dropped by miles. But we know Kai Kara-France is fighting the champion. Dude, I just wish he wasn't coming off of that KO 5 months ago. I don't know how he's going to look. I don't think he's ever been flatlined in his career, especially the way Kai Kara-France did him. I don't know how he's going to look. He's never been finished like that, especially in the first round. It was a switch stance. And damn, Kai Kara-France has power. He has power. I'm going to go Steve Ursug, and I'm going to go by 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47 unanimous decision. But Brandon Moreno is very likely to, if not finish Steve Ursug, win this fight clear cut. I picked Amir Albazi over Brandon Moreno, and Amir Albazi doesn't even win a single round. 50-45. He completely got 50-45'd by Brandon Moreno. So if Brandon Moreno is even a former self of what he looked against Amir Albazi, he's going to absolutely work Steve Ursug. But I think Steve Ursug is very unique. You know, his cardio is good. Just maybe his chin is not there. Maybe his chin is not the best. Maybe his chin is a little tested. Maybe 5 months turnaround. Hey, I expect him to be like a plus 200 dog. But I don't know. Who do you guys got? Let me know who you guys got. Seems like majority's going Brandon Moreno. I'm going Steve Ursug. Do you guys think that this fight goes the distance? Or does Moreno find like maybe a TKO? I know Steve Ursug is not known to have that power. He did finish Matt Schnell, but Matt Schnell's chinny. I think this fight is over 4.5 is good. Maybe that this fight goes the distance. And maybe I'll take Steve Ursug, underdog. I know a lot of you guys are going to go Moreno. Moreno looked so good his last fight. He went to work. And I know Amir Albazi was coming off of that surgery. But he was a massive favorite. Or I don't remember, but I know Amir Albazi was a clear favorite. After the first round, Moreno turns into a minus 1,000. So I'm like, Moreno reminds everybody, y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot. I'm going to go Steve Ursug, 48-47, 49-46, 48-47. Low confidence. I'm going Steve Ursug. Maybe he gets absolutely worked. Maybe Moreno brings in some wrestling. We know he did against, he brought in some wrestling against Davidson Figueiredo, and he ended up winning that entire quadrilogy against Davidson Figueiredo. At the end, he ended up winning by doctor stoppage in round 3, and he submitted him in their second bout, I think. Yeah, rear naked choke. So he ended up coming out victorious in that fight, in that rivalry. Brandon Moreno, 31 years old, but it feels like he's 35. Steve Ursug, 29 years old. I think the more wear and tear is on Steve Ursug. Well, you could say Brandon Moreno has been in so many wars. He's been in so many wars. I'm going to go Steve Ursug, low confidence, 48-47 unanimous decision. Let's go. Let me know what you guys think. Now we're going to go over UFC Seattle. Really quick. Let's go over it, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to all you guys. Let's go. I see Hernanov, Moreno for the W. He's been always in the top 5 of the flyweight division, and I don't expect him to leave the top 5 anytime soon. So with a win over Steve Ursug, he should be able to get the title shot. Do you guys think he deserves the title shot with a win over Steve Ursug? I think he does. But obviously, the winner of Kai Kara-France versus Pantoja, if Kai Kara-France wins, maybe they do an immediate rematch. Maybe they don't. But with that being said, I think the winner of that fight is maybe 2 or 3 fights away from a title shot, if not 1 fight away from a title shot. With this fight right here, guys, with this card, UFC Seattle, 12 fights, guys. I'm going to go for maybe a little bit more. I'm going to go for maybe like 30 minutes. So, with this fight right here, we know it turns from 11 bouts into 12 bouts. But we know that this was a little bit crazy. We know there was a bunch of canceled bouts. Adam Fugit pulls off against Billy Ray Golf. And this is what I wanted to talk about. So if I look at my bookmarks and we look at what happened, obviously we have Tracy Cortez in the bookmark. Dude, I was going to talk about Tracy Cortez today because I think she was bulking and then she lost weight or something. Dan Hooker says he's going to go to war. Right here, Billy Ray Golf. So look, Billy Ray Golf on Twitter. So Nikolai Vetrinikov will fight Austin Vanderford at UFC Seattle, February 22nd. And he said, Billy Ray Golf said, so why did Nikolai pull out of our fight? So obviously, Billy Golf is trying to say that Nikolai was ducking him. And Billy Golf is no longer on this card. Billy Golf was supposed to fight Adam Fugit. But we know that Billy Golf was set to face off against this guy, Nikolai, at one point. So Billy Golf is trying to call him out for being a duck. And everyone knows Mr. Van Zandt was the easier fight for him. So we're going to see Mr. Van Zandt versus Austin Vanderford. Austin Vanderford is Mr. Van Zandt. We're going to see Mr. Van Zandt versus Nikolai Vetrinikov. Honestly, I think at least Austin's in the UFC. But we were talking about this fight earlier. This guy is 0-1 in the UFC. I think he should be able to get his first UFC W. Nikolai for the win to beat Mr. Van Zandt. And if Paige Van Zandt is the reason why Austin got signed, Paige Van Zandt has a lot of movement. She has a lot of, that's actually pretty good from her. She has a voice in the UFC. She comes from Power Slap. She was a good company girl. She was always fighting, and she fought anybody at anywhere, anytime. So I guess the UFC's doing her a favor. I'm going to go Nikolai, and I'm going to go by KO. I think he should be able to finish this fight inside the distance. I'm going to go Nikolai Vetrinikov. I'm going to go by KO on points, and I'm going to go specifically by KO round 2. I'll go by KO round 2. Round 2 KO. Yeah, that's the guy who lost to Danny Barlow. Yeah, but he took him to a split decision. So, in my opinion, when we're looking at this fight, obviously he fought in August 10th of 2024, so this is a little bit of a quick turnaround. But I was thinking, bro, maybe this guy can maybe even knock him out. Maybe he can knock out Austin. But I don't know. Honestly, I think it looks good if you take Danny Barlow to a decision. Because we know left hand to God. That guy finishes almost everybody. So, let's go Nikolai for the dub. Let's go for the dub ski by KO. I'll go round 2 KO. Let's go. Modestas Bukauskas versus Rafael Kekeria. We know Kekeria just lost to Aybol Erslan by KO in the first round. But prior to that, he had a pretty good win streak, and that was his first loss in his pro MMA bout. Modestas Bukauskas got cut from the UFC after he lost a couple of fights to. I'm trying to remember the guy who just fought Rodolfo Bellato, Jimmy Crute. So he lost to Jimmy Crute, Michael Olajaychik, and Khalil Rountree. Got cut from the UFC. Then on the regional scene, he went to beat Lad Chudwick, Chuck Campbell. And then he got back in the UFC, beat Tyson Pedro, beat Zach Polga, lost to Vitor Petrino, and then he beat Marcin Prachnio by submission. I think Modestas Bukauskas should be able to win this fight, but I'm going to be going Modestas Bukauskas by KO on points. I think you guys already know, guys. I'm going to go Modestas Bukauskas by KO on points. Let's go for the win. Obviously, with this fight, Nick Klein versus Mansour Abdul Malik. Let me know who you guys got. I think majority of you guys are going to go Mansour. But I'm going Mansour inside the distance. So let's go. Yeah, it's not a bad loss at all. Yeah, facts. I can't wait to see Aybol Erslan. Dude, we were talking about it, and Kutalaba might wrestle fuck him. I hope not. But that's going to be a banger scrap. Nick Klein versus Mansour Abdul Malik. Let's do a poll. Let's do a quick poll. I'm going to do a quick rundown. Obviously, I was supposed to break down... Actually, what was the name of this title? The name of this title... Oh, right here. ALMABAYEV versus KAPE. We're supposed to break down ALMABAYEV versus KAPE. I'll do a quick rundown. I'm going Mansour by KO, ground and pound. Javid Basharat, I'm going by decision. Nozhatim Raziboyev, I'm going by KO on points. Maybe you can find a KO. I'll go by second round TKO. We know Hernanov. Shout out to my guy Hernanov. He was going Raziboyev and Song Yadong, little two-leg parlay. In Kutalaba versus Aybol Erslan, I'm going to go Aybol Erslan, but we know my guy Larry, over 1.5. Very good play, and I think it most likely hits. Andre Fili versus Mazzucolo Costa. I'm going to go Andre... no. I'm pick flipping. I'm going Costa, and I'm going Costa to win this fight. We know Andre Fili has the crisp boxing, but I think I'm going to pick flip to Costa. I think he should be able to win this fight, maybe by submission or on points. Alonzo Menefield versus Julius Walker. Shout out to Baby Sharp MMA. He told me that this guy has some of the best cardio in the UFC. Not only in the UFC, but this guy can run a 3.5 mile in like 7.5 minutes. So by far one of the best cardio. We know Alonzo Menefield is coming off of that brutal 2-fight skid. I was picking Alonzo Menefield, but I might pick Julius Walker, official pick flip. Gene Silva versus Melzik by Bulgarian. I'm going Gene Silva by KO round 2, and I'm gonna take the over 1.5. Rob Font versus Gene Masamoto. I'm going Gene Masamoto by decision. Brendan Allen versus Fluffy Hernandez, over 1.5, and I'm going Fluffy Hernandez. Henry Cejudo, Song Yadong. This fight goes the distance, and I'm gonna be taking Song Yadong for the Dubski. We're gonna go over also ALMABAYEV versus Manel Cap. We're going to go over this, guys. Let's go over it. I figured, guys, we have, 25? We have like 40 minutes left. So let's do this. Let's do it. All right, so I can't wait to see eyeball art. Let's go. Milk is going to expose Touchy Feely. I can't wait for that fight. I cannot wait for that fight, dude. Dude, that fight reminds me of Elijah Smith versus Vince Morales. Banger written all over it. Philly, a Washington boy. Same with Ricky Simone. And that's important. That's actually important that we see that, because the crowd is going to be there. They're going to be cheering for Ricky Simone, Andre Fili. You know what? I think you're on tie bets. I think you make a good point, bro. Fili could eke out a nice decision. If he can keep this fight on the feet, I want Andre Fili to win, bro. When I saw him get TKO'd, when he got KO'd by Dan Ige, I was like, holy shit, that was a bad loss. We have the exact same picks. If you pick Walker, let's go. We went the same with Israel Adesanya, bro. And that was fucking... Dude, I regret picking Israel Adesanya. But it's okay. It happens. So I'm going to go over this entire card really quickly, guys. Let's go over it. First fight of the night, Ricardo Ramos versus Chepe Mariscal. We know that this fight is going to be taking place next week. So, also ALMABAYEV versus Manel Cap. Montella de la Rosa versus Luana Carolina. Hasparat versus Esteban Ribovics. I'm going to give out my lock of the week. My lock of the week is going to be Esteban Ribovics. I think for this card, I'm going to go Esteban Ribovics, lock of the week. He might be a minus 400. But I'm going to go lock of the week, and I'm going to take him by KO on points. I think he should be able to win this fight over Hasparat. And he's a good lock of the week, in my opinion. Let's go over this card. Let's go. Izzy was a logical pick? Yeah. Facts. But I fucked up because I like Izzy too much. So I was picking with my heart a little bit. Dude, when I saw the face-off with Imavov and Israel Adesanya, I was like, fuck. Dude, Imavov kind of mogged him. Alright. I can't wait to see what Izzy does next. Is it Jared Cannonier rematch? What's it going to be? Ricardo Ramos, we know he's always competitive fights. He just won by split decision to Josh Culibao. And that was a little bit of a sketchy fight. I had Josh Culibao in that fight. I was like, how could he win? How did he lose that fight? But rewatching it, it kind of makes sense. He lost to Juliana Rosa by submission, but we know Juliana Rosa beat Christian Rodriguez. Correct me if I'm wrong. He destroyed Christian Rodriguez with the same exact choke. No. Who's the guy who submitted? Oh, yeah, he did. Christian Rodriguez guillotine choke round 1. Let's go. I keep on getting Juliana Rosa and the other guy confused. Billy Cortillo. I keep on getting those guys confused. Ricardo Ramos, absolute beast. We know one of his most iconic wins is Bill Algeo by decision. But that was all the way back in 2021. Obviously, he has a tough fight against his hands against Chepe Mariscal. I thought Chepe Mariscal lost against Morgan Charrier, but in the end, it ends up looking better for him. And he won against Damon Jackson. I thought he was going to be able to finish Damon Jackson, but he wasn't able to finish Damon Jackson at all. We know Damon Jackson looked a little bit more tougher than usual. I'm going to go Chepe Mariscal, and I'm going to go by decision. Fuck it. I'm going to go Chepe Mariscal by unanimous decision. I'm going to take him by KO on points like always. But, dude, with that Morgan Charrier fight, he lost that fight. Against Morgan Charrier, I thought he lost that fight. If you guys don't know who Morgan Charrier is, he's a guy who I was really high on. His record is not the best. He's 20 wins, 10 losses. But, dude, this guy's a fucking beast. He just beat Gabriel Miranda by left hook round 2. And I can't wait for what's next for Morgan Charrier. Check him out a skull for me. Let me know what you guys think. Who you guys got? Who you guys got? Let me know. Who you guys got? Who you guys got? Let me know. I see majority of you guys going Chepe Mariscal. Oh no, majority of you guys going, oh shit. Majority of you guys going Ricardo Ramos, the Brazilian for the W. HEREEE definitely won that. Me too, bro. I thought he won that, and I had HEREEE. I had him in a parlay, and I had a money line, and I was like, fuck. Maybe, I don't know if he lost. Whatever. It happens. Douglas, I'm going to end the poll. Let's go. Next poll, next poll, next poll. By the way, guys, thank you guys for being here. Shout out to all you guys. Let's go. I'm going to try to go more live more. Andrade, Silva de Andrade, and John Castaneda. You guys know who he is. My bad, guys. Okay, so let's go. Douglas Silva de Andrade versus John Sexy Mexi. When I look at John Sexy Mexi, pause. He just lost to Daniel Marcos, right? And we know what we're going to get with Daniel Marcos. When we see Daniel Marcos, what do we think about Daniel Marcos? We know, like we were talking about earlier, he got his legs chopped up by Adrian Yanez. Adrian Yanez is chopping up this guy's legs. I don't know if that's... Correct me if I'm thinking about the same fight. But I remember Adrian Yanez chopping up his legs. And, dude, that was a pretty close fight. But, dude, honestly, if you're fighting and you lost to Daniel Marcos, it's not that bad of a loss. Mayun Gafurov is a very good win. We know Mayun Gafurov just beat Rinya Nakamura. And he beat him decisively. 30-27. Rinya Nakamura couldn't even get a takedown on him. So, John Castaneda is really good. I expect maybe majority Tapology to be on John Castaneda. I'm going to check right now. It seems like it's a close fight. We know Silva Andrade has power. And who did he just... He just beat Cody Stamann, but he just finished somebody. Sergey by submission. And we know he lost to Miles Johns. We know Miles Johns just recently lost to Felipe Lima. Excuse me, guys. Miles Johns just recently lost to Felipe Lima after having a pretty good win streak. And we know Miles Johns just beat Vince Morales. So there's going to be an absolute banger bantamweight bout. I'm going to go Sexy Mexi. I'm going to go John Castaneda. Let me know what you guys are thinking. What are you guys thinking? UFC should do China-themed card in like Spear, like what they did with Mexico. What are you thinking, Ty? You don't think so? Okay, so let me think. UFC should do a China-themed card in the Sphere like they did with Mexico. And then we put what? We put Zhang. We put Zhang Wei Li. Honestly, yo, Fight Night Frankie. Let's go, Fight Night Frankie. I have you tabbed up right here, my guy. Let's go. Let's go. Fight Night Frankie, right? Let's go. What's up, Crystal Miller? I hope you're doing good. Honestly, I think where they messed up with the Sphere was putting it all for one culture. Like Mexico, because Mexicans did not have a good night that night. Other than like maybe, I mean, some of them did, but you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. China Sphere card. I just want to go back to the Sphere because the scenery, all of that was amazing. Yo, Frankie, thank you so much for the raid, bro. You are one of the best in the game, one of the funniest in the game. You had me cracking up earlier. Fight Night Frankie, you are funny as hell, guys. If you guys don't know who Fight Night Frankie is, I bet you everybody here already knows who Fight Night Frankie is. But dude, I'm gonna shout you out, bro, because you were making me laugh so hard today. What's up, Lane? Gas Ninja, what's up, guys? Thank you guys for being here, guys. We are going over UFC Fight Night Manel Kape versus ALMABAYEV. Frankie, I'm glad you're here, guys. I'm glad. We got some good Spanish fighters now to add on to the Mexican Sphere. Oh, okay. There we go. So, what's up, Crystal Miller, Fight Night Frankie, Gas Ninja, Lane? Thank you for the raid. The Bodak Show. If you guys don't know the Bodak Show, he does quizzes, guys. By far one of the best at his quizzes. And we know that he has a very good format. The Bodak Show is by far one of the best quiz show. Not only quizzes, all of that, guys. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out the Bodak Show. I'm glad to see you in here, guys. Let's go. Glad everybody's here, guys. Let's hope we can all get along, guys. We're going over ALMABAYEV versus KAPE. Slap the like button. Thank you, Crystal Marilla. And thank you, Fight Night Frankie. Thank you so much for the raid, bro. You had me cracking up earlier. WMC. Let's go, WMC. Let's go. Cheddarhead. Let's go. Bro, all you guys are here. The whole gang is here. I'm glad you guys are here, guys. So, get your votes in, guys. Silva de Andrade versus John Castaneda. We know I'm picking John Castaneda, but majority of you guys are going Silva de Andrade. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to the Frankie crew. Frankie is by far one of the best, one of the funniest streamers of all time, bro. And I love his banter, bro. I can't wait for the next Fight Night Frankie stream. Drop my government name in the chat. All right, so let's go. All right, let's go. Drop a like, guys. Let's go. So I'm gonna go John Castaneda, guys. I'm going by decision. I'm gonna go John Castaneda by decision. Yo, Alyssa Panna Baker, what's good? I hope you're doing good, and I'm glad you're here. If you guys could just drop a like. Fight Night Frankie, you have been carrying my channel since day one, bro. Guys, we gotta get Frankie to 1,000 subs. This guy is a beast, bro. He's an absolute beast. So let's go. I'm gonna go John Castaneda, guys, and I'm gonna go by decision. We're gonna go over the next fight, guys. Charles Johnson versus Ramazan Temirov. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so Charles Johnson. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Versus Ramazan, guys. We were talking about Ramazan and ALMABAYEV. We were talking about how they both kind of look the same, kind of. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. I hope you guys can all be chill. I hope we can all get, like, along, guys. I'm not, like, hopefully we can all be chill, guys, because next week we got UFC until April 15th. We have UFC every Saturday. Every Saturday, banger cards, banger fights, 26 in here. Frankie, because of you, my guy, because of you. Thank you so much, my guy. Dude, you have been motivating to stream, bro. You have been motivating me to stream consistently, bro. And, dude, I was like, dude, where's Frankie on Sunday? I'm glad you went live on Tuesday. Let's go. I hope you have a great night, and thank you for the raid, bro. My guy, you will always be my guy. My G needs to come off top chat. Oh, I'm on top chat. Oh shit, no way, bro. I was on top chat this entire time, bro. Okay, drop the government name. Let's go. What's up? Let's go. Yes, Lane. Let's go. W guys, W all you guys. Live chat, dude. Sorry, bro. Sorry, I was in the top chat this whole entire stream. Dude, this is what I was trying to say. I got to get better at this. But I will. Thank you. Michael Johnson will be the champion at the end of 2025. Let's go. Let's go, better. Let's go. It's pretty close. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to make this poll. Who you guys got? Charles Johnson or Ramazan Temirov? This fight is going on next week. We know, yeah, my man, Air B and B. Oh, rated by my, oh, yeah. Dude, I hear you, man. I hear you, dude. I cannot. When I heard you breaking that down, I was like, dude, I don't even like to, like, if I hear something, I get scared. Like, so, if I hear something, I'm like, dude, I can't. I would have freaked out, bro. I'm scared of bugs, too. I'm scared of bugs, like, mice, all that. Picks and packs. What's good, my guy? Hell no, it ain't a YT chat room without B. bro. I was like, W Doug, and Mr. Picks and Packs was like, nah. All right, so let's go. Charles Johnson versus Ramazan Temirov, guys. Let's, bro. I saw you in there, bro. Bro, shout out to Fight Night Frankie. Thank you so much for the raid, my guy. This is not even the first time that you've raided me. You always raid me, bro. An absolute beast and a legend in the game. Let's go. I'm going to go Temirov, guys. I'm going Temirov, and I'm going to go Temirov by KO on points. I'm going to go inside the distance. Let me know what you guys think. I see majority of you guys are going Charles Johnson. 2024 was the year of Charles Johnson. He ends up winning 4 fights in 1 year. That being Azmat, who, that guy was undefeated. He beat Jake Hadley. He beat Joshua Van, who that guy was also a favorite in that fight. And then he beat Samu Darji. Let's go. Nothing but love. Let's go, Frankie. Frankie, let's go. Thank you, my guy. So, I think Temedov should be able to win this fight. But, live chat, let's go. Michael Johnson, let's go. I think Temedov should be able to win this fight, but I do think this fight goes the distance. Charles Johnson is tough. He's a better striker. He's taller. He's 5'9" versus 5'4". 70-inch reach. 63-inch reach for Temedov. I was thinking of a Temedov and also ALMABAYEV, maybe like a 2-leg parlay, but we know that maybe both of these guys might be massive favorites. So I'm going Temedov. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go Temedov by decision. What do you guys got? Who do you guys got? Who do you guys got? Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. And thank you guys for being here. I wouldn't have done it without Frankie. Frankie, my guy. I'm glad, bro. You made my day, my guy. All right, so let's go. Next poll. Andre Ali versus JJ Aldridge. If you guys remember, I was breaking down this fight earlier. I mean, not earlier, a couple of weeks back, and I went JJ Aldridge. We know Andre Ali has not won a fight since 2020. Let me check. She hasn't won a fight since 2021. So that's almost 4 years that she hasn't won a fight. Picking also ALMABAYEV all day. I think I'm going to go with him too, but we're going to get there. It's going to be a very highly anticipated fight, and I do think that that fight's going to be a striker's delight. I think it's going to be a striker's delight. JJ Aldridge for the win for me, but let me know what you guys think. Does JJ Aldridge get this W? Is she somebody that we can put in a parlay? Are we confident in JJ Aldridge, or are we just taking JJ Aldridge because of where Andre Ali is at in her career? 36 years old, hasn't won a fight since 2021. Still in the UFC. Is this JJ Aldridge lock? Or are we playing a little bit with fire? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to take JJ Aldridge. I want to put her in a parlay. But who's to say Andre Ali doesn't come back and get a win in 2025? Honestly, Lane, drop me a DM on Discord and I'll drop you a voice message saying it. Message the one with Assassin's Creed W. Gas Ninja W. Crazy that JJ Aldridge is still in the UFC. Facts. Go to WMMA gatekeeper. Yes. We are not confident in JJ. I really wanted to be confident in JJ Aldridge. I picked JJ Aldridge against I picked JJ Aldridge against Aaron. I picked her against Ariana Lipsky. I think I picked JJ Aldridge in that fight, and she lost that fight by decision. So after that fight, I was like, I can't be confident in her. But she did beat Gillian Robertson. And that's something that a lot of women don't normally do. Gillian Robertson is an absolute beast. And I expect Gillian Robertson to be on UFC Canada 315 in Montreal. I expect her to be there. She should be there. We'll find out if she's going to be there. I'm going to go JJ Aldridge. I'm going to go the over 2.5. And I'm going to take her by decision. I'll go JJ Aldridge by decision. Let's go. What are you guys thinking? Are you guys thinking the same as me? Or Andre Ali for the dub? Let's go. Danny Barlow versus Sam Peterson, guys. Let's go. Thank you, Frankie, so much for the raid, my guy. I will forever thank you, bro. Bro, you in the granite, all you guys are iconic figures in the MMA community. Always. Dude, I got to start going live a little bit more so I could get better at the live chat, all this stuff. Who wins, guys? Who do you guys have? You got Lee by decision? Oh, damn. Lee's. Let's go. So, now, 316 Immortal. Nice to see you go live, bro. All the best for you. Thank you, my guy. An OG, an iconic figure in the MMA community. 316 Immortal. I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm going to try to go live a little bit more. I'll take the Tuesday. I'll take the Tuesday shift. I'll take the early shift. Maybe at like 5 p.m. And maybe I'll try to do some more live streams. Maybe 2 a week. We'll go 2 a week. Barlow finna destroy this fool. Oh, you know Bobby Nizo? Yeah. Dude, In the Granite was the first person to ever raid me, guys. In the Granite. Where is he? 617. I'm subscribed to him. He was the first person to ever raid me. Shout out to this guy. I have notifications on him. And every time he works out in the middle of the night, I'm always following him. I'm always doing push-ups with him. And, dude, this guy has always been nothing but nice. And he's so cool, bro. Honestly, in my opinion, he's by far an iconic figure. Bobby is a legend. So, With this fight right here, I know a majority of you guys are going to go Danny Barlow. Majority Tapology is going Danny Barlow by KO. I'm going to go... we know Danny Barlow just won by decision, though, against Nikolai, who we know Nikolai is fighting this weekend against Austin, Paige Van Zandt's boyfriend. Nikolai taking Danny Barlow to a decision is more impressive for Nikolai than it is for Danny Barlow. I had Danny Barlow to finish that fight inside the distance. Danny Barlow's fairly new to the UFC, with only 2 UFC fights, not including Dana White Contender Series. But I do think Danny Barlow should be able to at least find the chin on Sam Peterson. When we look at Sam Peterson, obviously he's coming off of a 2-fight win streak. He just lost to Yanel Ashmush. And if you know Yanel was set to face off against somebody and then he pulled out against... he was set to face off against Ankalaev, Narulo Ankalaev, and that fight fell through on January 11th. So I'm wondering what's next for Yanel. Are we going to see him? What's next for this guy? Are we going to see him back in the cage anytime soon? So losing to Yanel is not bad, especially by KO, but it does mean that he is a little bit susceptible to being chinny. He's a little chinny. So I'm going to go Danny Barlow. I'm going to go by second round TKO. What do you guys got? John Morgan? Bro, you actually got me, bro. I thought John Morgan was actually going to raid. Dude, bro, I forgot who John Morgan was for a minute. Barlow finna destroy this fool. Oh, you know Bobby is the GOAT. Don't see it, Gaz. Same on. Let's go, Gaz. Let's go. It's Gaz Ninja. Gaz 2Zs _ Ninja. Sam Peterson has terrible striking defense. Good BJJ. Yo, Grimy. What's up, my guy? What is up, my guy? Let's go. I'm glad you're here, Grimy. An iconic figure in the MMA space. So, yeah, Sam Peterson doesn't really lose. He doesn't really lose. And I think this fight might be more competitive than a lot of people think. Maybe Sam Peterson can have a little bit more success 2 minutes into the fight. And then maybe Danny Barlow can get a second round TKO. I'm going to say Sam Peterson is durable enough to go to the second round and get TKO'd. I'm going to go Danny Barlow, second round TKO. Let me know what you guys think. Who you guys got? Do you guys got Danny Barlow or Sam Peterson? Barlow is a W. By far, one of my most anticipated fights, guys, Danny Silva. Danny Silva versus Lucas Almeida. If you guys know Danny Silva just beat Josh Culibao. Yeah, Josh Culibao by decision. And it was a pretty close fight. I think he dropped Josh Culibao in the first round. And after he dropped Josh Culibao wins the second round, and then Danny Silva wins the third round. So it was a pretty competitive fight. And Josh Culibao is really fucking good in my opinion. And I think a win over Josh Culibao is better than anybody. Timmy Kwamba is anybody that Lucas Almeida has beaten. Glad to be here. I'm glad you're here, my guy. Let's go. Grimy is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Grimy's the absolute GOAT. So, with this fight right here, by the way, Frankie for the raid. I'm going to always thank Frankie. Frank is an absolute W. If you guys haven't subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. You guys are an absolute W for being here. Lucas Almeida versus Danny Silva. I'm going to go Danny Silva by decision. Danny Silva has some power in his hands, but he is really reserved, and he's a really good boxer, in my opinion. Lucas Almeida just recently lost to Andre Fili, who we know Andre Fili is fighting Costa, and he actually got a KO. Andre Fili got a KO over Lucas Almeida. Pat Sabatini got him by submission. And we know Pat Sabatini lost to Diego Lopez. I don't remember how long ago, but Pat Sabatini lost to Diego Lopez by TKO in 2023. So, dude, that was crazy the way Diego Lopez got put on the scene with a beautiful win over Pat Sabatini. With that being said, I'm going to go Danny Silva. I'm going to go by decision. Maybe take him by KO on points. 148 with his last weight, 146. I expect this to be 145. I don't know if Danny Silva's going to have a rough cut, but I'm going to go Danny Silva, guys. I'm going to go Danny Silva by KO on points, but specifically, I'm going to go Danny Silva by decision. 29-28 after losing the second round. Let's go Danny Silva. Let's go for the win. Let's go. Let me know who you guys got for that fight. Did you guys hear about Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Silva? By far, one of my most anticipated fights. Unfortunately, Manafort might get absolutely screwed over in that. I think Manafort might get screwed over, guys. Look at the strawweight division. The flyweight division. We look at women's flyweight. Manafort number 2, Alexa Grasso number 1, Natalia Silva number 5. If Silva beats Alexa Grasso, she's going to skip Manafort, and Manafort is fucked. She's not going to get a title shot. So, I'm actually a little bit disappointed, but it's Silva for the W. Montella de la Rosa versus Luana Carolina. We know Luana Carolina is putting a good resume. She has a very good resume, but she had a tough... let me end this poll. She had a tough upbringing in the UFC. So she had a very tough fight against Molly McCann, and then she ends up getting good wins. Going to get that low... Bro, I forgot what I said in Frankie's chat. I was like, dude, this is my second year in a row without a Valentine's. And Grammy was like, you got to get the lotion. I was like, fuck no. Hell no. But W was on lunch lane. I missed the end of that shit show over. Oh, dude, Frankie's is awesome, bro. Honestly, Frankie is funny as fuck. All right, so Montella de la Rosa versus Luana Carolina. Her most recent loss was to Joanne Wood by split decision. You could make an argument that she won that fight, but doesn't matter. She beat Ivana Petrovic. She beat Juliana Sorilenko by crucifix punches. Beautiful win, by far one of her best wins on her resume. And then she beat Lucy Pudilova for a 3-fight win streak. We know Montella de la Rosa just had a little bit of a 3-fight skid, losing to Macy Barber, Tatiana Suarez, who just fought Zhang Wei Li, and JJ Aldrich, who is also fighting on this card, I believe, or I don't know if it's this card or the next one. And she just beat Andrea Lee, who we know Andrea Lee and JJ Aldrich are fighting each other. So if you do tape study, or if you know, Andrea Lee and JJ Aldrich, the fact that you lost to one of them means that you might lose to Luana Carolina. MMA math doesn't always work, but I'm going to go Luana Carolina. I'm going to go Luana Carolina by decision, but we do know that she was able to get one of her first finishes in the UFC by crucifix, KO, beautiful elbows. I'm going to go Luana Carolina, and I'm going to go by decision, 30-27, 29-28, and 30-27 on all judges' scorecards. Let me know what you guys think. I see majority of you guys are going Montella de la Rosa. I've been high on Luana Carolina ever since she lost to Molly McCann by spinning back KO. I was like, she lost by KO. Maybe she's not going to be anything in the UFC. But then after she gets a couple of Ws, Ivana Petrovic, beautiful win over Storialenko, and then Lucy Pudilova. She has cashed as an underdog multiple times. I'm going to go Luana Carolina. And I expect this fight to be pretty close on the odds. I expect it to be pretty close. Maybe Montella de la Rosa to be like maybe a slight favorite, if not a slight underdog. Luana Carolina for the win for me. Let's go. Let me know what you guys think. Austin Lane versus Mario Pinto. This is going to be an absolute banger fight. Get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. We're almost done with this full card prediction. We broke down UFC Mexico, and we broke down ALMABAYEV versus Manel Kape. Austin Lane versus Mario Pinto. Austin Lane just is the reason why Rubeles Spain got cut from the UFC. He put a masterclass on Rubeles Spain. He was a massive underdog, and he was expected to get brutally KO'd in the first round by Rubeles Spain. Even the under 1.5 was like a minus 300 in that fight. He lost to Jonathan Denise by KO, but he was winning that first round to Jonathan Denise until the second round. And then he lost to Justin Tafa. We know Justin Tafa just recently lost. I can't remember who. Excuse me. Justin Tafa just recently lost to Taliesin Teixeira. I should have remembered that. I couldn't remember that off the top of my head. But Mario Pinto, I expect him to be making his UFC debut. He had a successful UFC Dana White Contender Series debut against Lucas Camacho. We know Portugal has very good athletes. Cavalcanti, just being from Portugal. It's very hard to be in the UFC and being from Portugal. You have to be the top athlete in order to be from Portugal in the UFC. I will say Austin Lane is a very good grappler. I'm surprised at this. I just saw this right now. Mario Pinto is expected to brutally KO Austin Lane. Austin Lane is fed to another knockout artist. Austin Lane has been fighting knockout artist after knockout artist after knockout artist, but we know that he went to decision against Kazmin. I have to do a little bit more tape study on this fight. Majority Tapology is going to go Mario Pinto. Let me do a poll for this. Yo, Dollar Cent, let's go. What's good, my guy? What's good? I'm glad you're here. We're just about to get to the main event. So, guys, let me know who you guys got for this fight. I'm glad you are here, my guy. Dollar Cent. Mario Pinto is expected to win this fight by KO. Literally, 6% of people are picking Austin Lane. Bias for Lane. That's actually funny. I remember I forgot whose chat we were in. I think it was Pick'em's chat or something, but we kept on saying Lane is gonna get the dub for Lane or something like that. But it was funny. What card is this? This is ALMABAYEV versus KAPE. So I'm gonna pull it up on a different topology. I'll pull it up right here. So this is the next week's card. So this is this card right here. This entire card, ALMABAYEV versus KAPE, which takes place on March 1st, 2025. Cody Brumdage versus Julian Marquez. William Gomis, who just beat Joe Anderson Brito. Hyder Emil, who just brutally finished he just finished somebody by KO. Ji Young Lee by KO in round 1. Austin Lane, Hasbro versus Esteban Ribovics. A banger card. I can't wait for this card. Let's go. Who you guys got? Mario Pinto or Austin Lane? Lane so cheeks. Honestly, if Austin Lane can wrestle, if he can wrestle, he should be able to win this fight. A lot of these knockout artists do not have any takedown defense. We saw that against Robelis of Spain, and we even saw that with Jonathan Denise. Jonathan Denise got taken down in the first round by Austin Lane and he got control for the entire round, and then he got taken down by Marcin Tybura. So we know with these knockout artists, sometimes they don't have that good takedown defense. I'm going to be going, I guess I'll side with you guys, but I really wanted to go Lane. I really wanted to go Austin Lane by decision because I don't want him to win another upset and then I'm not on it. I'm going to go Mario Pinto to have a successful UFC debut by KO. What are we going? First round KO? He normally has KOs in the first round. I'm going to go second round TKO. I'll go second round TKO. Maybe Austin Lane can have success in the wrestling department, and then maybe Mario Pinto gets a second round TKO. Let's go. Pinto to get it done. Let's go. This is my first time hearing about Pinto. I don't know a lot about him. Lane has no head movement. If this dude can strike at all, he puts his lights out. Fuck. You're right. Hundreds of punches are going to be thrown, and I can't see Lane coming out of round 2. All right, then. So I see a lot of you guys are going Mario Pinto by KO round 1. I'm going to go Pinto by KO round 2. Let's go. And if you guys don't know, guys, I said earlier, this is my lock of the week for next week's card. Esteban Ribovics. Esteban Ribovics versus Nasrat Haqparast. Thank you guys for voting in the poll. We are almost done here, and thank you, Frankie, again for the raid. You actually helped me out a lot because I was a little bit slow earlier in the stream, but we got things up and running and we got things moving. So thank you for that raid, Frankie. You actually helped me a lot, my guy. Who wins? Okay, so let's go. Let me know who you guys think wins in this fight. Is Esteban Ribovics a good lock of the week, or is he too much? Is he too big of a favorite? Is he a minus 400, minus 500 favorite? I don't know what he is as a favorite right now. I'm going to check it Sunday after this Saturday's fight card, and I'm going to do the prediction video. But with this being said, Hasbro versus Esteban Ribovics. We know Esteban Ribovics is on a beautiful 3-fight winning streak prior to losing to Luke Rizboev. And we know Luke Rizboev is a very good fighter, so there's no shame in losing that fight. And I think, you know how I always say he needed to lose that fight in order to get this streak going. He beat Camilla Kirk, Terrence McKinney by KO, beautiful KO, first round, and then Daniel Zellhuber by split decision. I don't know what judge gave it to Daniel Zellhuber. It was a pretty close fight, but Esteban Ribovics definitely won that third round, and he put him to work in that third round. With this fight right here, we know Nasrat Haqparast is very good. We know he's on a 4-fight win streak, and maybe he won by robbery against Jared Gordon. I don't know. It was in Saudi Arabia. No. It was in Abu Dhabi. I don't know exactly where that fight was at, but I know a lot of people were saying that it was a robbery. UFC Fight Night, Saudi Arabia. A lot of people were saying Hasbro won by robbery. No way he won that fight. And we know Jared Gordon was supposed to fight on who was Jared? He was supposed to fight somebody. I can't remember off the top of my head. He was supposed to fight Caio Fernandez, and that fight got canceled. So Jared Gordon he's not having the best luck in the UFC. Hasbro on a beautiful 4-fight win streak, that being John McDicasey, Landon Kunoes, Jamie Malarkey, and Jared Gordon. I think his best win on this entire 4-fight win streak is Landon Kunoes, but maybe not. Maybe. I will say, guys, I'm going to go Esteban Ribovics, and I'm going to take him by KO on points. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Esteban Ribovics can find a KO. Maybe he can find a KO. We know against Daniel Zellhuber, he had him rocked. Daniel Zellhuber's going like this on the cage. And he had him on skates. The ref could have stopped that fight, and maybe it could have been a standing TKO. Daniel Zellhuber is a beast, though. I'm going to go Esteban Ribovics. I'm going to go by KO on points. I'll go by KO round 3, maybe late round TKO. And if not, by 29-28 unanimous decision after losing the first round. I think Daniel Zellhuber won the first round. He won the first round against Esteban Ribovics. Esteban Ribovics wins the second and third round. I don't remember what rounds, but I know Esteban Ribovics is a guy who takes over as the fight takes on. Around the 13-minute, 14-minute, 15-minute mark, he starts to tee off and he starts to go crazy. So, guys, I'm going to go Esteban Ribovics. I'm going to catch up with Chad. Let's go. Probably Lane. Let's go, Ty. Fuck it. We're going Mario. Lane has no head movement. Yeah, he could probably put his lights out. 100 of punches to be thrown. Maybe. Let's go Pinto. Mario Pinto by KO. I may sprinkle Lane decision. He came through for me versus Despain. But Pinto KO is more likely. Alright then. So maybe I might go Pinto by KO. I'm just thinking because this card is coming up very, very soon. So I need all the information that I can get. High confidence on Esteban. Let's go. All those guys suck. Yo. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's actually... that's fair. Alright, so I'm going Esteban Ribovics. I'm going to go by KO on points. Let me know what you guys think. Does Esteban Ribovics find the KO? Or does he win this fight by decision? Wasn't having the best luck shooting junk either. Alright. Let's go. Yo, I did not get that joke until now. Yo, you're talking about Jared Gordon. Oh, shit. Bro, I did not get that joke until now. Holy shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Can you point a gun at the camera? Yo, I'm already demonetized, bro. I'm gonna get in trouble. All right, so let's go. William Gomis versus Hyder Emil. A lot of people were saying Joe Anderson Brito won that fight against, a lot of people were saying that Joe Anderson, Joe Anderson Brito won that fight against William Gomis. Do you guys think that William Gomis won a robbery his last fight? Or nah, Joe Anderson Brito was a little too overzealous? In my opinion, I think Joe Anderson Brito was chasing the submissions way too much. And sometimes you don't get that much points for submission attempts. We know Vince Morales had a deep choke on Elijah Smith. And you can make a case that he still lost that round. Honestly, I don't know. It's going to be an absolute banger fight. Yo, my laugh is terrible. I just saw what Lane. Our aim tonight is to get as many channels. Bro, you already hit it. Check. William Gomis versus Hyder Emil. I'm gonna go William Gomis. We know Hyder Emil has I think he has a 100% finish rate, or at least 95. So he went to decision. No, he doesn't have a 100% finish rate. Went to decision at least 1, 2, 3 times. 4 times. Alright, so Hyder Emil's he's pretty good though. Against Fernie Garcia. Jung Young Lee was my lock of the week. And damn did Hyder Emil fuck that up. I don't know why I went Jung Young Lee as lock of the week, but Hyder Emil destroyed my lock of the week. I believe that was in the first round. 1 minute and 5 seconds in the first round. Hyder Emil's just spamming hooks. He's just spamming. And he gets the KO. If you ever fight Jung Young Lee, just spam. Just spam hooks against him. Hyder Emil is going to get the TKO. With this fight right here, I'm going to go William Gomis. I'm going to go by decision. He's a counter puncher. He's a little bit too slow. He doesn't throw that much. He doesn't throw. Sometimes he's waiting for the counter. He's getting put in submission attempts against Joe Anderson Brito. It's 1-1 going into the third round. Joe Anderson Brito seems like he's a little bit tired. Brito sells the third round. And in France, they give the decision to William Gomis. And I thought it was a clear-cut decision after rewatching that fight back. 73-inch reach for William Gomis, 70-inch reach for Hyder Mill. I'm going to go William Gomis by decision. I'm going to go for him to win by 29-28, 29-28, and 29-28. My guy's still like, yeah. Hernando, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm stuck here, bro. I'm stuck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm about to finish up the ALMABAYEV versus Manel Kape. Uselyis want to make it in the game. Frankie's... Nah. So... Nah, he's a GOAT. He's a GOAT. Alright. Hernando's like, damn, this motherfucker is still alive. It's been 2 hours. Alright, so I'm going to go William Gomis. I'm going to go William Gomis by decision, 29-28. Let me know what you guys think. Is Hyder Mill going to spam hooks and get a TKO in the first round? What's going to happen? I'm going to go William Gomis by KO. William Gomis by decision. Let's go. Next poll. Thank you guys for voting on the polls too, because earlier we had earlier it was a little bit slower, but like always, thank you, Frankie. You're the reason why I have a lot of people to vote on the poll, Frankie. So thank you, my guy. Let's go. I'm trying to copy and paste it. Thank you guys for being here, guys. If you guys haven't liked it, thank you guys. We are about to wrap up co-main event of ALMABAYEV versus Manel Kape. After this, we're gonna go over the main event, do a quick recap, and then we're gonna wrap up. So, who wins this fight? Hernanov, you are the real GOAT. Yeah, by decision. I'm taking William Gomis by decision. Sorry. I didn't mean to say KO. Hernanov is the reason why I have a Mexican blanket, bro. Dude, it's been cold as hell. And Hernanov was like, yo, he was telling AJ, yo, AJ, you should get these Mexican blankets. Get it. And he's a very, very good. Whenever you need something, Hernanov is your guy. He was off, dude. He sent the link on Amazon, and I was like, fuck it. Best thing that I bought from Amazon in a while. So let me know who you guys got. Cody Bumdidge or Julian Marquez. WWW. I want to go Cody, guys. I really want to go Cody. After seeing Zach Reese brutally flatline Julian Marquez. Julian Marquez has no momentum. Losing to RoboCop by KO, who we know RoboCop unfortunately lost to Jared Cannonier. Marc-Andre Barrios lost by KO, and then he lost by KO to Zach Reese. Who's to say Cody can't knock him out? Florida at 70 now? Damn. You guys got that good weather. So with this fight right here, majority topology is favoring Cody. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I better turn my heat on. Let's go. I do think maybe if this was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Julian Marquez has a better chance. I remember when Julian Marquez called out Miley Cyrus. He's like, yo, Miley Cyrus, can we go on a date or something? Or like, let's go. And that was Julian Marquez's prime. But now he lost to Gregory Rodriguez, Marc-Andre Barrios, Zach Reese. I'm going to have to go Cody Brundage. He had that no contest by Abdul Razak Al-Hassan, and we know Abdul just got flatlined by Cesar Almeida. Cody got saved in that fight. Razak Al-Hassan was getting a little too over-aggressive, was elbowing the back of the head, hit him in the back of the head, ends up getting a no contest. But that's not the first no contest in Cody Brundage's career. He's had a no contest before, correct me if I'm wrong, or like a disqualification, I believe, against Jacob Malkoun. He had a DQ. Against Jacob Malkoun, back of the head again. So if Julian Marquez just hits him in the back of the head, he's going to be like, fuck it. I'm going to get this W. So do not hit Cody Brundage in the back of the head, or else he's going to milk it, and he's going to ask for a DQ or even a no contest. He actually got saved in that Abdul fight. He got saved. I'm going to go Cody Brundage. It was a DQ. Thank you. Dude, you know at the beginning, I didn't know the difference between a DQ and a no contest. For some reason, I thought a DQ and a no contest and a draw were all the same thing. And I'm glad that I know the difference now. Houston gets cold now. Hopefully it gets hot. Hopefully later it gets back to its original weather. Hopefully we could get back to the original weather for Houston, because I know Houston is not normally used to that cold weather. So hopefully Houston could get back to getting hot. Hopefully we could get into the summertime already, because I'm tired of this cold. Think those NCAA ball bets go into hit lane? Oh, definitely, bro. Bro, go. If you guys haven't, guys, you guys can go into Baby Sharp's Discord or Pick'em MMA's Discord. You guys can go see basketball bets, soccer, hockey, all that. And Lane is always cashing out on all those bets. So go try to join those Discords. I believe Pick'em, if you ask him, he gets you in the Discord. And Baby Sharp allows everybody in the Discord. So where's Hans? Exactly. Where's Hans Ankalaev? I'm going to go Cody, guys. I'm going to go Cody by decision. You know what? Nah, I'm going to go Cody by KO. I'm going to go Cody by KO. Julian Marquez has been finished in his last 3 fights. His chin is probably not there. But Julian Marquez is always tough. I remember Julian Marquez had that close fight against... who did he have that fight against? Cost? He had a very close fight that went to split decision. Yeah, against Alicio Di Chorio. I thought he won that fight. It was a pretty close fight. Lost that fight pretty clearly, I guess. I'm going to go Cody Bumdage, and I'm going to go by KO. Let's go for the win by KO. Let's go Cody for the win. Not a really good co-main event like UFC Seattle. We have a banger co-main event for UFC Seattle. But at least we have a good main event. Manel Kape versus ALMABAYEV. Main event time, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Let's go. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Here we go. Oh, shit. I don't want to accidentally ban anybody. All right, so let's go. Thank you guys for being here. After this, we're going to do a quick recap, and then we're going to wrap up. By far, one of my probably longest streams I've done, but I'm going to get used to this 2-hour mark. All right, my bad, guys. Here's my dog. Okay, so who wins this fight? Let's go. Let's go. Who do you guys think wins this fight? Thank you guys for being here. You guys have been showing me mad support like always. You guys always show me the best support. I thought I went deaf. My bad. My bad. Dude, it's because of my dog. You guys got to see. I'm just in like shorts. Thank God I didn't stream in boxers, bro, because I was not going to be able to get up. Okay, so Kape for me. I'm still pissed after his standoff fight after hyping got us shit up. Kape for me. His performance against Muhammad Mokaev. Yes. He had a bunch of hate. On that fight. Sorry, Grimy. I didn't mean to make you go deaf. Michigan W, Florida for sure. Marquette. Yep. Let's go. I hope you guys all cash. I know you guys were cashing on basketball. Dude, I didn't even realize how long the basketball games were. Dude, I asked Lane over or under on a certain amount of points and it hit. So, bro, you guys are the best for sports gambling. All right, so let's go. I'm going Kape, but I don't know the other fighter. Guys, I'm going also ALMABAYEV, guys. Honestly, Manel Kape should be able to win this fight. Actually, I don't know. If you know also ALMABAYEV, he is a prospect in the flyweight division, win or lose. He beat Matheus Nicolau, he's the reason why Matheus Nicolau got cut from the UFC. Matheus Nicolau got cut because of ALMABAYEV. He beat Jose Johnson, which Jose Johnson is the tallest flyweight. He beat CJ Vergara, beautiful win. Ode Osborne, Kenneth, Zach, Magaramov. He has a beautiful win streak, guys. Beautiful win streak. His only 2 losses, guys, are to Tagir Ulanbekov and ALMABAYEV. And he lost to Tagir Ulanbekov by KO. Punches in round 3, 4 minutes and 51 seconds. With that being said, we know Tagir Ulanbekov is a little bit on the rise. He's a little bit on the rise. Tagir Ulanbekov just beat... He was... who did he just beat? I can't remember. He just beat Clayton Carpenter. Who Clayton Carpenter did pretty good. He did pretty good in that fight. Also, ALMABAYEV is by far one of the most biggest hype trains from Kazakhstan. Besides... I don't know if Shavkat Rakhmonov is from the same spot. Besides Shavkat Rakhmonov. Also, ALMABAYEV is a very good athlete. We know Manel Kape is from Portugal. And like I said earlier, Cavalcanti, Mario Pinto, all these guys from Portugal. If you're in the UFC and you're from Portugal, you are a very good athlete. I do think, with this being said, majority of Tapology is going Manel Kape to win this fight by decision. Some are saying by KO. Manel Kape's best performance was against Bruno Silva. Honestly, I do think he kicked him in the nuts. So Bruno Silva kept on kicking Manel Kape in the nuts. Manel Kape got pissed. He stopped. The ref kept stopping the fight. And Manel Kape ends up hitting him back in the nuts. And then he ends up TKOing Bruno Silva in round 3. I had Manel Kape by points. And damn, did that crash and burn. But Bruno Silva, that's karma. That's karma. We know Bruno Silva was set to face off against Joshua Van, but now he pulled out, and Joshua Van is set to face off against Ray Tusaida, so Joshua Van might end up losing to Tusaida. I'm going to be going also ALMABAYEV. I'm going to go also ALMABAYEV. I don't know, bro. I know Manel Kape beat Kaya Sakura, who we know just fought for the title, and he lost to Kaya Sakura by split decision as well. The wrestling department is everything's good from also ALMABAYEV, but also ALMABAYEV is a little bit of a striker. He tends to strike a little bit more. Sometimes he wrestles. He mixes it up. This is a big step up in competition. He took this fight because I think he knows he's ready. Low confidence. I know majority of you guys are going to go Manel Kape. Manel Kape can style on this guy. Do the, I know he had that incident with Israel Adesanya at the press conference, so that was pretty funny. But with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to go also ALMABAYEV, and I'm going to go by 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47 unanimous decision. I wouldn't be surprised if Manel Kape can even maybe find a TKO. But the last time also ALMABAYEV was TKO'd was by the first and last time was by Tagir Ulanbekov in 2017. I think also ALMABAYEV has a very good chin. I think he should be able to win this fight. He should have better cardio. I don't know. I think this is their first time these guys both go 5 rounds. So this is not like a Amir Albazi, Brandon Moreno situation. This is more like a both of their first main event. Both of their first main event. So we're going to see who wins this fight. I'm going Kape, but I don't know the other fighter. Mike Gator's murdering right now. Let's go. Hopefully we get Kape versus Izzy next. Bro, he annihilated him in the... So he cooked him. Manel Kape cooked Izzy in the press conference. He cooked him. Almost 84 points, second quarter. Damn. I know Nate Brown was saying something about the Chucks, Team Chuck, and the Team Chuck ended up winning good. Hell yeah, Lane, let's fucking go. Let's go. Yeah, I got upset by Izzy and called us. All right. Okay. All right, so let's go. I'm going also ALMABAYEV. Maybe by Saturday, maybe when I drop the prediction video on Sunday, I might pick flip and I might just go Manel Kape. But I'm going to go also ALMABAYEV. I think he should be able to win this fight. Fuck it. Let's go also ALMABAYEV. Let's go. I just think cardio might be a massive factor. We know Manel Kape get that second win in that 3rd round. And Manel Kape losing to Muhammad Mokaev. It's not that bad now that we know that Muhammad Mokaev is cut from the UFC and he's still undefeated. I'm going to go, I'm going, guys, he lost to Mateus Nicolau as well, guys. He lost to Mateus Nicolau by split decision. MMA math doesn't always work, but if we can try to do it, guys. I'm going to go also ALMABAYEV by 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. Yo, Robert G, what's good, my guy? I'm just about to wrap up, guys. Thank you guys for all being here, guys. By far, one of my longest streams that I've done in a while. Guys, I have to shout out my boy Baby Sharp MMA and Frankie. They shouted me out. So, Baby Sharp MMA is going to be live later tonight at 11:40. I believe at 11:40. 11:50ish. This is Frankie's channel. Obviously, all you guys came from Frankie's channel, so thank you guys for being here. But if you guys haven't subscribed, go subscribe to Frankie. And this is Baby Sharp's channel, who, if you guys don't know, Baby Sharp is going to be live, like I said, at around 11:30. I recommend you guys go watch it because you guys can get some good insight on UFC Seattle. Let me look up my subscriptions. Right here, he's going to be live at 11:50. Live in 2 hours. I have my notification on. One of the best guys to create thumbnails. One of the best guys to... I hope he has a sheet ready, like a Google Doc sheet or maybe like the split sheet. I'm looking forward for this stream. I was waiting since yesterday. So guys, if you guys haven't checked out Baby Sharp MMA, this is going to be his live stream later today. Go subscribe to Baby Sharp MMA. By far one of the GOATs in MMA. Let me just make sure that's the... Okay, that's the correct link. He's going to be going live later tonight. Let's fucking go. W stream, good vibes. Thank you, 316 Immortal. That means the most coming from you, my guy. Coming from you, that means the most. Because I know you are an iconic figure in the MMA community. I see you all the time. You are an absolute GOAT. Thank you guys for being here, guys. I'm going to give a quick shout out. By the way, Sharp even invented this, bro, where you shout out everybody from the top to the bottom. Shout out to you guys. Let's go. Shout out to Tai Bet. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to Better MMA. Shout out to Rigo. Shout out to Hernanov. Shout out to Kiwi. Shout out to Tai Bets, Crystal Miller, Fight Night Frankie, Gaz Ninja, Lane, Top of New York. Shout out to you, my guy. I don't think I said hi to you. I'm sorry if I didn't. Shout out to you. I see Tai Bets, the Bodak Show, the GOAT, Gaz Ninja, one of the GOATs, Crystal Miller, Westham, WMC, one of the GOATs, Cheddarhead, Fight Night Frankie, of course, Alyssa Panna Baker, Hobknocker, Gaz Ninja, Better, Picks and Packs, there we go, my guy, Hobknocker, 316 Immortal, Kiwi, all you guys, Grimy, Dolescent, Lane, I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody. Hernanov. I can't miss the fucking GOAT. I hope all you guys. Robert G. 316 Immortal. I hope all you guys have an amazing day, guys. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. Let's go. I'm gonna hit the music. I'm gonna head out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will be back for... Oh, okay. I'll tell you right now. So, thank you for asking. Excuse me. So I'm just going to put a quick disclaimer. Let me get a drink of water. Did I say Robert P? I meant to say Robert G. My bad. So, the members have been paused. I'm going to write it down. Members have been paused until after May 15th because I was hit with reused content. Okay, so don't worry. We don't have a strike. We're all good. May 15th, we're back at it, and we're back at it again. It was a short that I uploaded that got used for reused content, and I shouldn't have uploaded the short, but you live and you learn. I'll be back. Take advantage now, guys, because you guys don't have any ads, so take advantage now. Because once I get ads, I'm fucking spam. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to spam that shit. But I hope you guys are good. Thank you guys for all being here. Shout out to all you guys. I'm going to be in Baby Sharp's stream later today. I'm going to be in MMA Expert stream if he streams again. It's okay. It happens. It's my fault, though. It's my fault. I should have checked it. I should have checked it before I just uploaded it. But it was my Ilia Topuria video. I'll come back for sure. You're a solid, positive guy. Let's go, my guy. Robert G is my favorite Irish person. Let's go. I like his profile picture, too. It's the Coliseum, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed, guys. I'm going to be hitting the outro. Let's go. I don't have an official outro, but it's my music. This is my theme song. This is my theme song. So, Robert G, I'm sorry. Like, it just got paused. It just got paused, but don't worry. I'm going to be gifting memberships again by May 15th. Obviously, it's 3 months away, but it happens. It happens. I used a short from Ilia Topuria, and it happens. It happens. It happens to the best of us. We don't let it take too much of a toll on us, and we keep it pushing. I hope you guys enjoyed the UFC Mexico breakdown, and I hope you guys enjoyed the UFC ALMABAYEV vs KAPE early predictions, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed all of that shit. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys just chill. Take care, spend time with your loved ones, and appreciate everything around you. Enjoy this weekend. Hopefully all you guys cash. Let's get it, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry for all the members But I will be posting free bets all over my community tab, guys. So in the end, it ends up being better, guys, because all you guys get to see my tab for free. So thank you guys for being here, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it, 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 let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. The best is blessed, baby. I hope you guys enjoyed the UFC Mexico and UFC ALMABAYEV breakdown and a little bit of UFC Seattle early, good picks. Tune in for Wednesday, my lock of the week video coming out tomorrow. 6 bets and lock of the week video coming out tomorrow. Who's my lock of the week gonna be? You guys know also ALMABAYEV versus KAPE. My lock of the week might be Esteban Ribovics. Stay tuned, guys. Hope you guys are good. God bless. Baby Sharp's gonna be going live later tonight. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it. The thing you do with your hands is funny. Let's get it. I'll see you guys.